Check, check. Let me know if you can hear me in the chat. We got a pretty good match tonight. These guys are ready to go. They are about to lag. Mike's going to go give them the go-ahead. I think I got the microphones ready. Let me know. This is a tough one to call. Both of these guys got a pretty good gear. They both hit the balls a lot. We're about to see the lag here. Chicago Rob want to give the last bit of advice to them. Did the microphone sound okay? You can hear me?
I can hear you, sir.
Let us know in the chat if you can hear their camera, because sometimes that camera, it's muted right now, I think. Our last stream it wasn't, but looks like Vlad won the leg. Welcome to the stream, everybody. It's 9-ball, race to 17, 10-ball rules. I think KREGG is the highest rated in the tournament, but BLADIMIR plays pool every day. So he's definitely in stroke for his rating. He smoked me the other, what, a week ago, 2 weeks ago. We both played bad. Hopefully he plays good. Hopefully we get Hill. He's breaking from inside a little bit there.
Well, thanks for coming in, Dave. I'm glad you came in because I would have been bored without you.
Yeah, this should be a pretty fast match. Or not fast, but like they played a pretty good lick.
I think an hour and a half to 2 hours would be as quick as it could be. Might be a little over 2 hours, though.
Yeah, I mean, these guys both know what they're doing, so their decisions should come easy. Vladimir's sporting a really nice Slate Billiard Club shirt. Representing the crew. He plays a safe on the opening break. He's got his chalk on his hip. We got game one. Winner goes to the finals. He called the side pocket.
Good shot. What a shot. Control us real quick on that one. Hopefully we got that in time. That was a world beater 2-rail kicker. He looked at it real concentrated, like he knew it was going too. Now he just draws back for the 4 here. Nice. Just get far back enough out of the way of the 7. Now he could come over and just run into the 9 somehow. If he can manufacture, like, overcut this ball to this side of the hole, manufacture an angle so that you can come off the rail and come over to right here. He's looking if he came up above the 7, drawing up above and playing it off the 9. That might be what he decides. Let's see what he does here. Yeah, he's coming above. He's going to play it into the rail. Let's check the overhead. The 5 go off this rail right here into the 9. You don't want to hit this too full. You want to hit it over on this side of the 9, and then it goes into the pocket. Or bank it. The funny thing is he lined up the other, so.
Yeah, he lined it up, but then he's like, you know what? 0 to 0. Yeah. I'm just going to bank and continue my run. And I think now he'll come up here. You know, I would go one, like this. I think that's what he'll do too.
Or zigzag.
Or zigzag, and he'll hit just
right
above where his
is.
hand is. Yeah. Oh, you mean
short
zigzag
side.
right? Yeah,
back.
under the
He might come back
sides.
to right here. zigzagging back and forth this way.
I don't mind that. I like to shoot that 8 in the side.
You were right though. Your first instincts were right. Now he wasn't this comfortable with against his daughter. He's out and running real quick.
He does look kind of comfortable, huh?
Yeah, that was nice run. Remember he won or two rail kicked that one ball.
Yes, to get this started.
Let's try that replay. See if it works there. Because I'd love to see it after he makes his 9.
Craig is on the board first. I will give him his score. And let's see so that Mike can see the instant replay. If we got it, here it is. Just in time, Mikey.
How sweet is that?
There's the opener. So I guess if you're going to start a run, I mean, if you're going to start a run and 0-0, we're gonna kick it in. Let's give Craig some stream time. I wish he didn't have a hustle.
Are we allowed to telestrait on top of the replay?
I don't know, but like he kicked it in like okay. That's it. 3 times the charm. All right, so here we go.
Yep.
He's racking.
Now they're using a template rack. This was a tournament that started with 32 players, single elimination, and they used one of the stipulations in the rules was they were using a template rack your own, which frankly, if you soft break, you could control it, but I think one of the rules also is you can't soft break. Right?
Can't soft break. It has to be a pretty good break.
It has to be a genuine effort, and which is a judgment call.
It's a judgment call, but nobody's really.
Let's see. But he kind of was borderline control breaking last time. Let's see if he does it again. Little nice controlled. No, that's a nice hard break. That was a nice shot.
That's plenty hard. Yep.
But look at the nice shape he got on the 1. He has a shot at playing a good safe, or he could go for another one of his bank shots that he just performed in the last rack. What do you think about this? I'm going to go to the overhead and show you what I'm thinking. Could glance his cue ball. I don't think he's going to do this, but he could glance his cue ball or play the bank shot this way towards the hole and bring the cue ball down here and use the 3 as a protection, kind of a 2-way. So his cue ball would come off the 1 down to here. And he's going on the underside, using that group to, and it didn't, and unfortunately he ran into the group, so sold out a shot to Vladimir. We just got some brand new t-shirts. Both of these guys will get free apparel with part of their winnings. So Vlad decided to put his on for tonight for the live stream match. It looks good on him. Oh, he didn't call that. There's the bracket. So if you look at that was the old one.
Yeah, I'm trying to figure it out.
Mm-hmm.
Sorry, but Vlad missed.
Well, he made the one. Did he call that?
He must
have accidentally. I thought that was an accident, or maybe he called the 1 into the side.
Yeah, you call it just in case. Yeah, but
when he rewatches this, he'll be like, "That was worth a replay, and you didn't even think I tried it."
We didn't, huh? And we were just showing his buddy's replay.
Yeah,
we got a legal hit there. Balls are a little tough to go flying through, but we'll see.
Okay, he's got to worry about how to get this breakout on the 5 ball. 5 and 6 and the 8 are a little cluster. He's got to somehow get a nice angle. He could do something right now, but that would be a loose cue ball if he swung his cue ball around. Or maybe he plays for another bank shot on the 5, goes 3-4 and then a bank on the 5 cross side. What do you think?
Looks like he's hitting it soft.
Good shot. He's really staying down on his shot there. That was nice. can't get Craig going too smooth here. He's a powerhouse. He's one of the, I think he is the highest rated player in the tournament.
Yep.
So this tournament was picked for him. There, he got on this bank shot now.
I think I duck. Do you? He
Yeah,
got a
he got
hair
too
too
high.
hard. Yeah.
Yeah.
He has a good duck with the 9 there
Yeah,
too,
just
and
put it behind that 6-8. Yep. Nice.
9 helps a little bit, but looks like Vlad can go around the 9.
Vlad could do another 2 rail. Let's get ready for a replay on this one too. He could go 2 rails, 1, 2, and brush that. And if he hits it really good, it'll go on the other side and his cue ball will be right here.
I don't mind kicking this 1 rail and trying to hit the bottom of the, because then you could possibly get the hook back.
Yeah, that's what he's doing. Got to hit the bottom of it though. No. So now he can play little prison rules and stick him with another safety and get ball in hand again. After this one, he should be ready to run him out. Yeah, that buried him. There's no early 9s, so if he got a 5-9 combo here, it wouldn't count anyway. He'd have to call it. It would be a continuation shot, though. He could spot the 9 and keep going. I don't see a... He could 2 rail into the back of the 5. So 1, 2, into this, and then call the 9 in the side. Let's see if he did.
He tapped on the pocket.
Okay.
So he called the 9.
Gotta spin it. Jack up spinner. Yeah, he just had to spin that a little bit.
I think he hit the 6 on the way out.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Oh, maybe?
Yeah, I think so. That's what changed the trajectory. Let me get the replays up on there for us.
Well, this will put Craig up 2-0. And I'm speaking confidently because this is a bar box. These guys are both strong players. They're out from here. I would bet 1,000 that both of them would be out from here. Doesn't mean I'm right all the time. They could miss a ball here. These tables are tight. But these guys will break and run a few racks during the set as well. Race to 17. I think the over-under will be about break and run about 3 or 4 racks each. Could be a lot more. I've seen Vlad do some damage on a bar box.
Yep. Yeah, Craig's been playing a long time too. He's capable of running a bunch.
Pool season's almost over here, Dave. Weather's changing. It's getting quieter in here.
Yeah. I've been working on all my own trucks. Plus customer trucks. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah. My only auto body thing I got to do is those hinges on that Jeep. Classic Jeep Air.
Yep.
Okay, good controlled brake there. He's got shape on the 1 too. Look at this. This is
pretty good layout.
If he can keep doing this, you guys watch where the cue ball is right now and watch where the 1 is. With the template rack, you can comfortably predict that that's where it's going to be every time. If he gets his cue ball right here, somewhere in this little group right here, he's out. Overcut it, trying to get
trying to be cute. Yep.
Yeah, I think it would have been right on the spot if he made it though, because it would have slowed it down.
Well, it gives Vladimir a good shot coming in. Craig probably doesn't miss that if it's game
No.
5. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it's too early.
But gives Vladimir a good shot to get into this set. Runnable rack here.
Yeah, it's call shot. So unlike normal big table 9-ball, where you can just don't have to call your shot. This one you do. We're playing bar box, so that's one of the rules they made for this tournament. Gonna go around the 6 here. Sneak it right around greenie. Or are you gonna put a lot inside and come up on the other side, left of the 9-ball? Looks like that's what he's doing. He tried to do that and it deflected, maybe overcut the ball. I think it goes by. Let's just check the overhead.
Looks too tight.
Yeah, you're right about that. Nice safe though. Mind this view. Nice and tight. Playing for a hit here. 2 rails into the underside of it. Just missed the 6. Yeah, he got the 6. Trying to, that line he just put down with his cue, he's trying to be on that line so he can just do a stop shot on the 3. Looks like he just got left of his line, so now he's got to cheat the hole or maybe run into the 7. He's funny on it. Maybe he can cheat this. 4 is easy, but he's out of line right now. Yeah, he just drew back hard, bumped the 9. He's okay, but now he's jacked up. So let's see if he can recover the next shot. Get on the 6. He wants to be right here. So he'd have to swing his cue ball around 1, 2, 3.
It's gonna take his medicine, I think. Gosh,
just run into the 7 and take a long shot from right here.
I think he has to.
Yeah.
He wants to jack up and stop it at least. Oh no, he went
around. Okay, so he didn't dig into it enough, ran into the 8 ball. Now he can play safe. He won't go for this. What are you gonna do for safe here, Dave? Brush
bank
the 6.
I'm banking the 6 to the 8 ball and trying to bring the cue ball there and over. Yeah,
Cue ball over here,
to
and
the
the
end,
6 will go down here.
Yeah,
Boom.
try to just jam it in there. Yeah, I don't know.
Maybe get lucky and it comes to the bottom rail.
It's hard to hide it behind the 9.
It's like he's trying to hit it dead center. Yeah. Yeah, you got the double kiss.
Yeah, it's tough action. You didn't leave him a lot. Oh, Rob Shafino back cut.
It goes. All you gotta do is load it up.
Vlad used the 9, but he didn't quite get him, I don't think.
I think he can see the edge of it. I don't know if he can make it. Think he can make it in the side there?
No, well, I mean, yeah, I mean, I'm saying he could hit it. I wasn't saying
I think he can make it in the side.
it's worth shooting it, right?
Mm-hmm.
Nice and soft. Try to roll it over the edge.
Mm-hmm.
Pretty good.
This will put him at 3-0. I don't think I'm jinxing him here. I think if he just pops us the center table, his cue ball will be right here. Let's try. Jammed it in there, didn't he?
Yep. He didn't ask it to go in. He tried to tell it. This table's pretty fast right now. It's playing pretty fast. You don't have to give, if you watch Vlad's kind of pretty calm on everything, because
Look at that still overrun.
yeah, he plays on this table a lot, so he understands that this thing is a mover.
Yeah, you got to be gentle with your strokes. You can do what KREGG just did. You just have to hit center pocket.
Very center pocket, yeah.
Like that almost rattled.
Yep.
Pretty important rattle there on the 7 for Vladimir to get back in this quickly in the beginning of the set. You don't want to let this get too far out of control. 2-1.
We got some people cheering for Vladimir in the chat. Let us know in the chat who y'all think is going to win tonight. What's the score going to be? It's 2-1 right now. That's the bracket.
Yeah, so Vlad moved on. And these two are playing right now. So they meet the winner of Nick and Dean. These two got beat out. Ronald and Frank got beat out. So that's tomorrow at 3:30.
And that was plenty hard of a break.
Yeah.
Didn't get no love. That's really weird. Did you play it all today? He's calling a push. If you don't know, that means he, in the very opening of the rack, you can put the ball somewhere, and now KREGG can give this back to him, which he won't, but he could give this back to him if he wanted to.
It just drills. Yeah, he's going to use the 2-ball, play the 1 over to the 2-ball. I thought he'd cut it a little bit more.
Yeah, he hit it a little thick. I think Vlad will try to jump this in. Let's look on the overhead.
Yeah, this goes. Because I think when he lands, the 3 is real close to hitting it, though. That's the only issue is.
Yeah. He might jump it just for the hit, you know?
Yeah. It might hop the edge of the 3 if he jumps, though. Like, you know what I mean? You might hit, it might bounce.
Like a double hit almost.
It might bounce over, bounce right here, bounce again right here.
Someone says, oh, tournament director's dad says KREGG wins the tournament in Buenos noches, someone said.
Well, he was correct up until the end in the last tournament. He had Keith Christian the whole way.
Yep.
Made it to the finals, though.
Are we going to see the double jump?
Yeah, let's see it. Whoa, it worked. Hit Control S for sure. Let's watch that again.
I did. He did get no love, though. Beautiful shot, Vlad. No love. No love.
I think he jumped over both balls.
Yeah, I think he did. Yeah. Well, we can see it on the replay. Well, here, while he's warming up for his next shot, here's how we got to where we were.
Yeah, he flew over the 3 ball, the 8 and the 3.
Got very unlucky. He calls a one rail kick. Nice hit. Okay, not a bad leave.
Yeah, sometimes the pool guys reward you. At least he didn't leave him a hanging ball. He has to play safe again. Vlad will come back to the table. But he's going to be kicking. Ooh, that was a mistake. KREGG made an error there.
I think I would have banked the two to the middle of the table between that little hallway. 4-ball cover. They're talking Spanish in the chat.
Well,
Can't pronounce.
Vamos. Let's go.
Let's go. Vámonos.
Vámonos, mijo.
He got out of there. He got a good look at that 3. He can get in line here. The 5 goes by. He don't need to move this ball much.
Oh, that was a nice stroke.
Yeah, he chose to just stroke it in rather than feather it. I like that.
Nice.
Checking to make sure the 5 goes like he thinks, and it does.
He wants his cue ball right there. So he's going to come off this rail and back to there. He wanted another couple inches. Believe it or not, that couple extra inches makes the rest of the out easier. He just gets a little closer to his work. Now he's got to go to work on this one. He's got to stay in line on the 7 here. There, he's back in line. It's a little straight on this, but he's so close to his work. That's why it's easy. It just drawbacks to where his hand is on the rail and out to center table. Didn't even need to. I didn't realize he had an angle. But he's perfect on these. See that pace he's at right now? If he can keep that up, he's going to run some racks and keep control for a while.
Even that. Nice shot.
Yep.
Palm shot.
Well, we'll have to watch KREGG, see if he can recover. I think he's had that 7 ball. That last game was a tough one. And that safety that on the 2 here was another error. These guys are going to make errors in the beginning of the set. I'm only pointing it out because we'll see if it evens out. You know, Vlad might come with a few
I don't
mistakes.
think Vladimir got the memo that KREGG's going to win the tournament.
Yeah, I don't think so.
I don't think he got that memo.
No, yeah, the numbers don't mean anything to Vlad, do they?
No, Vlad knows this table. He plays on this table. Other than Chow Lei, probably the most played person on this table.
Yeah.
So he ties it up, gets himself in it.
Nice break. Looks like he's going to have a shot at the 1, but it's not going to be an easy one.
Yep, he is getting the cue ball down table by where the 1 goes on that head foot rail or whatever they call that, the end rail. But he just hasn't got a really good look at it yet. He could roll up on the 8 here, shoot the 1 into the end rail, and just leave KREGG right on the 8. Looks like he's going to stop shot it, kind of that. Maybe? Yeah. He's good. It's a good shot. I like that shot.
Yeah. The 7 is...
And KREGG can get a hit here, but like, he's got to really tweak this one to get...
He might have to do a zigzagger from the right upper side of the side pocket. He might have to go to here to here to here. Here. Boom. Or maybe he can see this. I don't know if he can to twist down. I don't think he can. I think it has to go here to here. Let's see the overhead. Yeah, there's no way to hit it.
Well, I got him in a good spot. And see, if Vlad would have not got him quite that close, then it would have been different.
That's the shot right there.
I think Craig's doing it your shot, but below.
Yeah,
Ooh,
that was almost
a
impossible.
little too thick.
It was possible though.
Yeah, it was. Yeah, he could have checked it a little more off of the
Yep.
side rail. Yeah, they're leaving the magic rack on. Let's vote in the chat. Like, shouldn't we take the magic rack off? Is it just me?
I think that's one of the most personal things that each template rack uses.
there. Thanks, Vlad.
Some people like to leave them on the ledge here. Some people don't. That
Yep.
just bothers.
Some people put them under the table. Some people
Yeah.
put them on the
Look, he
chair.
angled it off into play.
Yeah.
See, that's not even on the rail. So if I'm in the chair, I'm like, come on, man, fix that.
Nice shot.
Yeah, look at the overhead. The rack is on the table.
What? He can't do that.
Yeah, that's illegal.
Illegal.
Well, what if they? Well, right now the cue ball is going right towards it, so he'll probably fix it. He'll probably fix it.
You better straighten that up.
Yeah.
We should give a class on how to put the magic rack square to the table.
Yeah.
Right?
See?
Oh. And I know he didn't hear us because he doesn't have the earplugs in, and we're in a room. We're in that room off to the left. He can't hear us. But he knew that the 3 ball is going to go 3 rails. Oh, no, he didn't.
Now, I
thought
noticed
he was going to turn it loose there.
he wore Adidas last time. And this time he's got Nikes on. So
Oh,
he's
you're
probably
changing brands mid-tournament. You
Yeah.
can't do that.
Yeah.
The sponsors don't like that.
I don't think so. I think he's sponsored by Adidas and he dropped the contract.
Oh. Kind of like Shaquille O'Neal.
Yeah.
The shoes were too expensive.
Yeah.
You can't sell them to kids in the neighborhood.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Routine kick here.
Yeah, he'll make this. He wants to get shape though.
I like to hit the top rail and then the ball here. And I give it this a little bit of pace.
You want to come in between the 5-6 with your cue ball afterwards?
I do. I like that, but a little harder.
Mm-hmm.
Some people play them with finesse, but you don't know the thickness of hit. So
Yeah, you had to hit that thinner. You caught it full. You
thickness
killed
of
it.
hit's tough.
This is makeable, but he could use inside English because he's jacked up. If you look at the overhead, see how he's got this side of the ball to work with, so he could use inside English. He's using center English though. He's just gonna cut it as thin as he can. Nice, and he killed it. He did use a little inside. Now, do you bank this, Dave?
No, I'm shooting it in the side.
What?
You know, so is he. Nope, he's banking it. I like cutting these in the side.
I do too, but your
I don't
cue
want
ball,
to.
you're guessing a little where it goes.
Yeah, 3 rails around. It'd have some pace. It'd probably run into the 8.
He's rolling this though.
He's a spank, yep. It's a good bank because, ooh, if it wouldn't have hit the tit, it would have been behind the 8, you know?
Yep.
Vladimir can play this right into the magic rack and right around the 9 and
You're gonna go 2 rails forward with your cue ball?
the 6 on the side. Yep, I'm gonna hit the magic rack. Just nice.
And miss the 9.
Yeah, missed the 9 by a lot.
Oh, he got it too full.
He played safe.
And I think he
I
got
like
lucky.
playing safe. My boy
He got
played
lucky.
safe there.
You got to roll. Look at his smile. He's laughing a little.
Yeah. Part of pool.
Yep.
You're gonna get, good misses, and he's probably upset he didn't make it because he was steering the cue ball a little bit, I think. Called safe.
What a bank. He redeemed himself.
Yeah, he called safe though.
Oh,
He meant to just
I got you. That's why he's explaining. Yeah.
yeah, he wanted to bank it up table, but it like shortened up so much on him that it went in.
Yeah.
He giggled it off. Yeah.
The heat this week brought humidity, so our tables changed this week.
They did change. They did, yeah.
That's an example. You cannot jam them in this table.
And Craig did one of those earlier with the
Yep.
same 7 ball. So
Yep. So they're starting to even out the airs.
Yep.
Now
So-
Craig's got an easy win here if he just smooths this in and gets on the 8. There we go.
Oh.
Now he's got to draw straight back. So what's going to happen is they might get a little intimidated by the table and make a few more airs, or they
Sure.
get comfortable. We'll see. He was trying a little bit there, pressing on the 8, and it just snapped on him. This goes, but watch out, cue ball. The cue ball goes right into the drink right here. He's got to try and miss it on the high side of the side pocket or the low side. Maybe he can cut it enough to miss it on the low side.
I think he can hit it under if he hits it thin enough.
Oh, he drew. And that really threw the ball. Did you see how that spin took
that
it?
really grabbed it.
Okay. They're laughing because they realize how much the ball took on that draw. I mean, he overcome it by 2 or 3 inches.
He's even smiling right there.
Yeah.
So Vlad takes the lead here. His first lead, 3-2.
Yeah. Vamos, Vladimir.
Vámonos.
But JD's playing in Rochester. Is that what's going on?
Sounds like it. Little kiddie table, valley table tournament or something, probably.
Steal candy from the babies? Is that what you just said?
Just saying.
Club and baby seals? No, I'm just kidding.
It's the JD Invitational. Anybody that would like to donate, come down to Rochester and watch JD run out.
Nice break, but he doesn't have an easy shot on this one. It is makeable, though. Do you go for this, Dave? Or are you playing safe? I'm going for it. It's early in the set. I'm going for all kinds of stuff like this.
Me too.
Yeah, that had a chance to clip the 3, and he would have been perfect on the 2. He just barely missed the 3. Easy safe here for Craig. He can bunt the 1 and just play the tangent line with his cue ball to tuck right behind the 7 here. So his cue ball would go, yeah, he's gesturing for it. His cue ball would go right here. The 1 would just go to here and out. He's going the other side of the 1. Now he's got to hope that the 3 doesn't. Yeah, okay, good job there, but he's got the jump shot now. Lad can make this, but the 7's in the way. What do you think? Yeah, that's a tough shot. 7. Unless when he jumps it, it jumps over the edge of the 7. I'm going to keep it here to see. You think he'll jump it?
Yeah, he's getting the jump cue.
Okay.
And the 1 ball will catch air too.
Yeah, see if it clips the 7 or not. Oh, jeez. Nice.
Jumped
okay,
it
he's got
into
a
the
shot.
ring.
Yeah, nice. Beautiful. Interesting to watch it from that view. I kind of wish I had the other view too. Good save, but I think Craig can see it though. He was trying to tuck him closer to the 5. I think the 2 goes in the side, but now his cue ball is going to go down and run into the 3. So he's kind of going to be hoping here on shape. Watch out, 3 ball. Yeah. Almost was able to use the 4 to give him a shot. So he's got a shot because of that. And this is wired to go if he hits this to the rail first. Under the 7, just like that. Yeah. Nice shot. Well, this is going to be a 4-hour war, isn't it? We thought it would be 2 hours, but these guys are going to be real tight. I think it's going to go hill. Good shot. He just played to cinch it in. Now he's got another tough shot because this it cannot brush the bottom rail. I'll show you what I mean. If this 7 touches this at all on the way in, it's not going to go. He's got to hit it clean to the face of this pocket. And ideally, his cue ball comes right back to here. Oh, he hit it real firm. That worked out. He's got a shot. He could play an easy safe here, too. I might just play safe just for the sake of not gambling on the side pocket. Because the safe, you could just stop shot it and bury him on the 9. And he's going for it. It looks like he's lining it up to make it. No problem. Yeah, I would have gone for it. Who am I kidding? It's tough to say when you're on the video. You think it's a tough shot, but he made it look pretty easy. Nice out. 3-3. I was gonna play tonight, but I don't know if I am now. Okay, again, we're doing a race to 17. It's 3-3 right now. We're Saturday night here in St. Paul. Minnesota Wild are on, and we're talking pool. Great break. Real nice shape on the 2. It goes by the 4, so he's got natural shape to come over for the 3. So I like his chances here of breaking and running. We'll see if they got the beginning of the set jitters out of their system, though. Once these first balls start going, start getting on a run. He's thinking while he's down, though. He didn't back off there. Yeah. He might have been a little unsure still.
Yeah, the 4 to the 5 is tough. You got to be good here.
You want to be right where he is now.
Oh, that took off on him a little
Yeah,
bit.
that took off. That rolled another 3 feet from what he expected. So that's not going to count if it goes.
So now Craig's got to do the spin around, right? This rail 1st,
Mm-hmm.
ticket,
Mm-hmm.
straighten it out, and hopefully come somewhere at one of these angles, depending on
You're right.
thickness
That
of
side
it.
pocket is huge, isn't it?
It's kind of in play, especially if it really, because it's hard to judge your thickness here. I do this more with spin than with speed.
Yeah, like right here. Clip at the edge of it.
Ooh, he hit
Yeah.
it really soft.
That was nice, though. He
The
wanted to
six
come
is
to
a
here.
hanger, yeah.
So now he's got the tough shot of the rack right here. If he makes this, he should be out.
Against the brick wall.
Mm-hmm.
Good shot.
Yeah, now
That's a tough shot to put down there.
yeah, this one is because he's slow roll spinning it. It's a right hand spin. He's gonna slow and then just bring it right back to where his hand
Some
is
of them
right now.
9-foot players come all the way to the magic rack on that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
They'll just play just let it go a little
Yeah.
bit. I think most 8-ball players twist that like he did. Craig got the lead back here. If he can put this 9-ball down.
So they both made a couple mistakes that game, one each. They're still not clicking on high cylinders yet, but they're getting closer.
Ooh, looks like Trent Miller is in the chat. Thanks for watching, Trent. Yeah, this is going to be a nail biter. I think this one has the best chance of going hill of the ones we've done so far in this tournament. They're both making mistakes. One of them is going to catch a gear and run some, I think. They're both capable. They both got a decent break. Both been getting good looks at the 1-ball. Vlad's have been tough, but he's been playing good safeties, you know. Keep control of the table.
Usually at this speed, with this level of play, when you miss a ball, like the 7 balls that they both missed, you usually on a bar box get not only punished for that game, but also the next one. It used to feel like 2 games swing when you miss a ball. And that's what they haven't fallen into that gear yet. They're given control back after they get control, you know? But that's why we love pool. It's a hard game. And that's assuming they're playing on their highest gear when that starts to happen, where you get punished a couple games.
That break kind of bottled up onto the side there a little.
Yeah.
Did he hit it a little harder than he did before?
I think it was a house rack. Sometimes these templates, they leave a gap and you just didn't get them solid tight. That one's not going to go. But he got a 2-way safe out of it. Vlad can jump this. Sometimes people launch the ball off the table here, though, because it's going to jump. He's got such a distance between the cue ball and the 7, so if he jumps it, it'll land like right here. And then it'll hop again and it'll land like right here. And if it hits the top of the one, it'll launch off the table. Yeah, see how it almost launched off the table. Nice shot. But he still doesn't have a shot on the 2. Just playing for a good hit. Maybe he'll tuck him on the 8 and go down to where the template rack is, sitting on the rail with his cue ball, and right up to the 8 ball. I think he wanted to do that, but he sold the 2. He didn't tuck it over there close to the rail. He needed a little English there. Craig's got no day at the park here, though. He can make the easy 2-ball down in the corner, but the 3 is not sitting right yet. I don't think it goes by the 8. It goes to the same corner he's about to shoot the 2, though, so he'd have to swing his cue ball. Are you willing to shoot that? Swing your cue ball over? No way. There's not enough angle. He's trying to even get shape for a safety, and that's tough. See what he does here. I think he's going to just run his cue ball into the 7. Oh, he drew back. I was wrong. Okay, that's a good spot for a safety. Now he can just tuck him right here. Shoot the 3 and just bring his cue ball back to here. And the cue ball, it might even tickle the 6. But the 3 ball will go down table. So he was trying what I was talking about, but he hit the 3 a little firm, so it came out and leaked out so that Vlad can see it, and he can make it too. He might have even wired the 6-8. I don't know if those go, though. Nice shot, Vlad. See that cue ball keep running? The cue ball is going to run into the side pocket here if he cuts this in the corner, so he might have to cut this in the side. No, he's going to the corner of a draw. No, he's playing the wired 8-ball. Nice shot. He's out now. Boy, did those work out nice. Yeah, he's got those sweet old school Nikes on. Kind of with the same shoe. I had that almost exact one in 1984-ish. With the red stripe or the red swoosh. Nice. Now you can just draw it back to right here. Wants to be right here. If he's further on this side, that's fine. He doesn't want to be here. Nice. Great angle. He was cheating the pocket there just so he could get on this 9, slow roll to stay on this 9. Consequently, he got stuck on the rail. So he's got to focus on this. Good run. It tied it back up at 4-4. Yeah, we got Chuck playing there a couple tables down. Got about 10 people in here tonight playing. Zach Boss and Robert Schaffino are playing on one of the tables. A couple of great players. Yeah, let's see what he does with his cue ball here. Nice. Boy, this is shaping up nice, but the 2 and the 5 block the 2, so you might have to play shape for the combo. Just accept if you look at the overhead here, we got, if he can get his cue ball right here, so his cue ball will go off this and back to here. Then he'd have this combo. It's all speed control here. Which is cue ball will want to tend to roll another foot. He knows it too. I think he's fine. He's a little further away from his work. I think he wanted to be, like I was saying, over here, but he could still make this. And his cue ball will come over here, and his two ball will be right here. So he's got to try and think about what happens after the connection. This is laying nice for KREGG because he can, but he's got to fall on perfect speed control. So can you bring your cue ball off this rail and back to here and land and stop right here? You can't go further than that. So he's got to land in this little 3-inch area. He decided to bank it. I would have cut that ball, but maybe it was a little steeper than I thought. I think maybe because he couldn't hold his cue ball, maybe his cue ball would have been traveling too fast if he cut it. So now this is even harder because he's got to draw back. Just get out from the 4. I think he's far enough away to be able to make the 3. If he was closer to his work, that angle would have been real tight right there. This is the straight in line on the 5 ball. He wants to be dead straight on this. He wants to be right there. Okay, so see, he's going to leak over here now. His cue ball, because he didn't get to the straight in line, it's going to leak over here. So he can play to run into the 9, and the 9 will come over to the rail, and you'll have a shot on the 6. Or if he thinks he's going to cut this and miss the 9, he's got to miss the 9. But I think he's going to brush the 9 barely. He thought he was going to miss it, so he pounded it. It's funny how just because he didn't get to that straight in line, what a difference that makes in how difficult the out is. Bar box, you should never miss a ball. It's always about the shape. And that being straight in on that ball was huge. So KREGG's got an easy out here, tic-tac-toe. He plays stop shot here, and we'll call it 5-4 KREGG. Smooth this in. You want to just roll these. No sense in gambling and pounding it. Just roll it. Just like that. Nice, smooth, confident stroke. 5-4 KREGG. Spelled K-R-E-G-G. Never heard of that before in my life. I've seen Greg, but not with a K. So, to recap, we got a 32-player field. We're down to the final 4. 2 today and 2 tomorrow. So the winner of this plays in the finals against the winner of tomorrow's match. Tomorrow's match is Dean Lathrop. I'll show you on the visual. Dean Lathrop versus Nick Lahr tomorrow. They're on the other side of the bracket. These guys have both been playing a lot. I've seen Blad play about 5 or 6 different people just in Slate over the last month several times. I know he's played JD several times, long sets. End of the league season. Things are just starting to quiet down in Minnesota in the pool scene. even though there's no such thing as the end of any pool season. It's a kind of a, I should say, the good weather is coming. All right, one in the corner. You can break up the 6-9 here. So you just float his cue ball into these and pop these open, and the 6 will pop up here and the 9 will pop down here. He missed the 6. It's okay though, he's got a shot on the 2. I thought he would have drew it and created a little more space there. Once he shoots this, he can move the template rack. It's kind of in his way right now, but he's not going to risk moving it. It's not a big deal. Once his cue ball right here. That's too far. So he's going to have a tough cut here or a bank on the 3. What would you do? You got 3 options. You could back cut, bank the 3 into the side. You could cut it like he's gesturing into the side, or you could cut it in the corner. I think it looks like he's going contact here, so his cue ball is going to go 1, 2, 3. Shape for the pink 4 coming up next. Just caught it a little thick. Can move that rack now. These are the shots I like to practice every once in a while. Just to shoot it to see what the table's doing. I think this table is very difficult with speed, so his cue ball is going to come down here. He's going to try to go, I think he's going to go just straight to the end rail and back out. Just like this. Oh, he used inside English to kill it. Smart. Because if he had floated with no, he needed to use this rail to kill the cue ball so it would stop in time. Nice shot. And he could just slow roll left spinner. Didn't cut it enough. These guys are making some unusual errors. There might be nerves. Well, I know there's nerves. I don't know how much they're feeling it or if it's just still early in the set. Blad makes that, most of them. I think that's a 90%er for Blad. It's amazing what pressure does, though. That is perfect. He was hoping it would stop sooner, but that ended up perfect for, so he has an angle to just, he can stun. He can either go off the rail and up to here, or he can just draw a stun right to here. But I like being right there, because then you can draw it straight back towards the 9. Or I like a severe angle so I could zigzag back and forth. That's what he chose. I like this because he can let his stroke out. And now where his cue ball could have a lot of unintentional and it still end up zigzagging properly. I think he'll get shape on the 8 no matter what. He's just got to make this ball. By going with the steeper angle, you got the tougher cut. Now, if he touches this rail, it isn't going because he's going to hit this firm. Let's see if he hits the pocket clean. He overcut trying to hit it clean. So he hit it on this side of the pocket instead. Another uncharacteristic mistake. The 9 ball is huge here. The cue ball is coming straight back off this rail towards this 9. We want to stop here. Watch out. We don't want to stop too soon because it'll be too steep. Nice shot. He left it as close to the rail as possible to make that funnel as big as possible. He's just going to make it. His cue ball will go all the way up table. He'll have a tough 9. He could almost firm this. Zigzag it. No, he decided to just play careful. 5-5. We're 1 hour in and we're 5-5, so we're on track for a 3 hour and change match. I got a buddy that just texted me about the Wild. Apparently something's happening. Let's see. Wild score. Yeah, they won 3-2. Okay, series is tied at 2. Nice. Wild win. That's huge. Yeah, we're here in Minnesota, St. Paul, Minnesota, and Slate Billiard Club. So it's Stanley Cup playoff season. That's all that matters up here. I think there might be a basketball game, but no one cares about that around here. Well, in this office anyway. All right, Vlad is, it's actually with a B. Vladimir. Squad is rocking real nice. Does he have shape on the one? Yes, he does. See if he can get his first break and run here. Got a few more people out there tonight?
Yeah.
Vlad just had a great break, and he's got beautiful shape on the one to get on the 3.
You can't be telling people who won the hockey game. Some of us recorded it. I'm just kidding.
Oh, you were watching?
And T-Wibs were up 4-0.
Oh, really? He got the window, you guys. Look at this.
Nice.
He can make this 3 no problem, but the side pocket is huge, so he's got to draw back and try to miss that, or go forward and just play a soft touch shot and leave his cue ball right here. What would you do, Dave? He's lucky to get this window, so it'd be nice if he could take advantage of this and run out. I might just go forward and accept a long shot on the 5. Try to get, just roll my cue ball, make the 3 down to here, roll my cue ball to the rail and down to here. Soft. Boy, he went after it. He's went around the table.
He's good though.
I got there. Yeah. Yeah, you can see from the overhead it got there. Now he doesn't want too much angle here. He wants to be about right here. Or right here even. Yeah, that's a good angle. He can bounce off this and just be right here. Cut this, play off the rail, and come to right here. Maybe if you can even get closer, that'd be great, but you don't want to whip it. Nice. These are tough shots. On a big table, especially. Kind of have to visually contend with that, what feels like a scratch, but it's not. Yeah, he didn't have as much angle as I thought. That was pretty easy for him. Nice out here. Good break and run. He's going to come forward to about right here. See if he lands on my spot. Just keeps going on this table. He's all right, though. That's pretty easy for Vladimir. 6-5 with this break and run. First break and run of the match, Dave. Dave's trying to chew quietly. It's kind of funny. He likes his pretzels. Nice out. Yeah, Dean, I'm not saying his shoes are old. His shoes look brand new. He's probably one of those guys that's got like 10 pair of brand new shoes. You know, and you go in and you pick one that matches the accent on your blouse. In fact, that's exactly what he chose. He chose the swoosh to match his shirt. What a break. Well, if you can consistently make 2 every time and get shape on the 1, it's going to be tough to beat him. But he doesn't have a makeable cut here. I think he's got to play safe. It's not bad. Sometimes you know, just leave distance. He doesn't have a pocket to shoot at, but Vlad can play a stop shot. I mean, Craig can play a stop shot. Vlad's going to regret not getting a better safety out of that, but at least he didn't leave him a run out. And they got rewarded by just doing something. I thought Craig could have played a stop shot there and buried him behind the 3. You know, just play a draw, like draw back 1 inch.
Uh-oh, Kindra's in the chat. Her dad watching her dad. He's not the enemy this week. Yeah, she's cheering for him.
What was it? Emily is the other one too? Her sister? Yeah. She was watching too. I bet you she's watching too.
Mm-hmm. Dad's trying to make it to the finals.
I think you shoot the 4-5 combo. That's what he's lining up. So this is all about where does the 4 go? I can tell you that the 4 will probably leak over here like this. So the 9 ball is going to contend if he plays a stop shot. So his cue ball, he wants to drift over here as well. He played it differently than I would have. I was expecting more of a stop shot stunning action. And Craig looks like he's been falling in love with bank shots. So let's see if he goes cross-side with this. I'm playing safe for sure. Well, no, what am I talking about? I'm playing a bank shot. I'm playing the 2-way. You play your 2-way and get your cue ball right here. Somehow. Maybe not. Yeah, there's his 2-way. Nice shot. That's the way he saw it. Is he gonna go airborne again? Or are you gonna kick this?
Nope, Vlad's gonna jump on it. I think I jump for the cross bank. That way you get the cue ball back to the other end of the table. Call it in the upper left.
He's lining it up and he's gonna jack his whole body up and watch his backhand. See if there's any that was a good shot. Unfortunately, he didn't call that hole, so that's what we call an option. Craig can come to the table and make Vladimir shoot. Obviously, he can see the 5, so he'll shoot himself. He's not going to give up that option. See if he can play a little bit tighter safe here. Use the 9 to bury the 5 behind it. I think he went all out for a bank. Wants his cue ball to go off the rail and back out to here. A little bit further. Can he see it? I don't know if he can see it. He wanted another 2 inches. Let's see if his cue ball gets by the 7. I don't think it does. I don't think so. So he might have to jump. Let's see if he's posturing to jump. This one, I like his odds here. He's had enough jump shot practice today. The only thing is he's got to hit these so firm. It's tough to not rattle this. Great shot. Ooh. This shot's harder than the jump shot, to be honest. I think that jump shot might be like 5% easier than this one. This one's a tough shot. Just play to make it. His cue ball will bounce off this rail and out to center table. He doesn't care about the tough 9 ball. He just wants to make this ball. So he's going to cinch it with center ball, center rolling ball. Nice. That rolling ball helped it go, because if it was firm, it might have rattled. Need to cut it to this side of the pocket. Watch out, cue ball rolling right towards the side. Yeah, you needed to overcut that. So he gave Craig that game. It's going to be 6-6 now, back to an even match. Hey yo. Good break. He made a ball, and he's got shape on the 1. I think he's likes banking, so let's see if he goes cross side here. See if he taps on that pocket closest to him, that side pocket. I think he's playing safe. Bring his cue ball down by the 3. Yeah. Real nice save.
Vladimir will be jumping again.
Mm-hmm. Dave is eating, somebody's asking, Dave's eating his favorite pretzels and Diet Coke. You know, nothing but health food around here.
Bank it towards the 3 ball. Try to bring the cue ball 2 rails out. Not bad.
When you come off this rail, his cue ball is going to come off this rail. He's going to want inside English to bring it back in this direction. And he wants to actually get this angle, get on this side of the 2. If this is straight in, he wants to be on this side of the 2. Yeah, just like that.
Perfect.
Now he can swing his cue ball around, and he's got to play to miss the 5 here. Miss the 5. Could be nice if he just came to here. Right there, so it's steep. Right there is the spot. That's where I want to be, because then I could come off the rail right towards the 5. It'll be right into the funnel.
Just missed the 5 here.
Yeah, no, he's hitting the 5. It ended up working out. He's upset about it and he's gesturing with his cue, but he's right near my spot anyway, so he'll be fine. He'll miss this 8 barely. He'll come to the rail and out to here. So he wants to be here for this 5 ball to the 6. It's tough to hold this ball though. So he's banking it. Did you see that? He called a bank.
2-way.
Yeah.
Didn't want to thin it and leave it hanging.
Yeah. Some people aren't comfortable slow roll cutting balls.
Some people bank that good too.
Yeah, and his cue ball was great. So it was natural. It was laying perfect for him to get on that same spot. Good shot, Craig. Yeah, you see where he gestured. He wants to be right here.
It's funny. I wouldn't even look at the bank there. But everybody has different strengths.
Mm-hmm.
He smoothed that bank in nice.
Now he could just slow roll this, punch it over for this angle right here. Well, he decided to go out to the cross. That's fine too.
He's a little more big table-esque.
Yeah.
You know, lets it flow a little bit more.
Yeah.
Vlad's a little more bar table type player.
It's tough to be fast and loose on a bar box.
Yeah, like Vlad would just come and leave him here. Craig might go all the way up here. It's hard to say.
Yeah.
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 Good.
Yeah, you're right about that. Yeah, but sometimes you get fast and loose, you get a little lackadaisical, or you move your cue ball too much, you get out of line. But then when you play a little tight and less cue ball movement, sometimes it's a little timid.
Yeah, and you might miss a shot because you're ticky, twisty.
Mm-hmm.
All right. 7-6. Boom, boom, boom.
You watch Jeopardy at all?
I do not.
There's been a guy. I usually eat dinner with Janny right around Jeopardy hour after her workday, and we've been watching Jeopardy for the last month every once in a while. The same guy has been on for like 30 days.
Wow.
He's up
killing
over,
it.
Yeah, he's up over 900,000.
Is that good? 900,000.
Well, on Jeopardy, that's incredible because you only win like 20 to 30 if you have a good day. Each day you win.
One ball's coming down. Nope. Wow, that was a really good break, but no reward. So do you think they'll take the magic rack off this game?
Maybe.
I feel like being like maybe we could get a girl in a bikini to take the magic rack off every time. I'm sure Janny and Angie would love that.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah.
I feel like I should be the ref and go out there. Hey, Shane, would you like me to polish the cue ball for you before this shot so you don't get a skid?
He called the kick shot. This goes if he hits it good.
You know, if he hits it good too, the cue ball come down table like that. Sit. Okay.
Oh, we got.
I think Vlad's got a window. Let's see on the overhead.
I don't know. That point is huge. I think he's on the point.
Yeah, he's pointed out, isn't he?
Yeah.
So he can't even get any better than the 6 ball. So this is a one railer, and he's gonna have to like masse.
Yeah, look at him look at it.
Yeah, so like his best line is what? Like this. And he's gonna need to like hook it a little so that maybe it comes. I don't know. Come on, Vlad. You can do it. It's pretty.
You might consider just tying up the 6-4 here. Slow roll the 6 into the 4 so that they're
I like
a problem.
that too. Yeah, I like that.
Because you can't break them up easy with the 2 ball and the 1 ball where they're at.
He's trying to masse it. He's elevated.
Yeah, that was a tall ask. Now he should move the magic rack because he's gonna roll over it here, and maybe he's not. Wants to be right here, so he has an angle. He doesn't want to get too far under that spot.
I mean, I guess when I practice
Nice.
alone, I leave the magic rack on the table the whole time. Sometimes I might shoot it off
Yeah.
to the side or something, but
Here's the straight in line. He wants to be just past it, right here.
easy.
Easy.
These tables
Hey,
are.
he
This
rolled it.
table's rolling, dude. It's,
Yeah. There's some guesswork there. That might have been worth going to the side rail and into
like
the
a
funnel.
check
Yeah.
for breaks. Yeah, I like that. He's got some safety stuff here though too.
Yeah, if you look at the overhead, this is pretty steep.
Yeah, I think I bank this.
Yeah, I think
Not even to make it, just bank it to the end and try to hide up behind the 9.
let's see if he taps this pocket with his cue. That means he's banking it if he does.
He was last time he was aiming to the cut. Yeah, thanks for watching, Eric McFeeders. These two are pretty good. They're not trying to, neither one of them's got quit, that's for sure. Craig's left-handed. I just realized that. This is what we got, a lefty. I
Yeah.
thought anybody that's left-handed, shouldn't they be at least trying to play baseball?
I saw something the other day about how most catchers are right-handed.
So he shook it off,
Yeah, it's playing safe.
freeze him on the 9.
No, he's going for it.
He waved it off, but then
He was
Yeah.
trying to hit there. That's twice this match he's done that.
Yep. And so Vladimir did what I said and just kind of scooted it out of his way, which is weird in a cool way. So he could give this back, but he's going to shoot it. And he drained it, but he's a little back cut on the 7.
This is okay though. He can go
Yeah.
3 rails here.
This is a little back cut. Kind of like how like the t-shirt store is close.
Yeah.
It's kind of like close to a steep back cut.
Let's see if he follows my line.
He will. Oh no.
Oh, he decided to go
Stunned
1.
it. These guys are. So you just stun this forward or do you roll it forward?
I'm just rolling it and leaving my cue ball right here. See if he does the same thing. He might draw back to here. What do you think? Draw or roll?
I'm rolling. I after I took that class with that guy, I probably eventually would want to stun this forward, but just roll it in.
That class with that guy. Talking about
Neil's, yeah, Neil's help.
Yeah.
I didn't have to remember his name at that point. I'm 51 now. I don't have to remember anything. I know where my bet is.
And he stroked it instead of slow rolling. Oh,
Yeah.
yeah, perfect. Look at this.
And that's big table ask, and that's no problem with that. Some people would stroke that in and come 2 rails around just to make the shot easier, I guess.
Oh, Chuck's done. Chuck put his
Stuff away.
Yeah. Who's that off of further down?
That's Derek.
Oh, Derek.
474 he is. He's a really good player too. He practices hard. Oh yeah, looks like a few people left. Like went home to watch the basketball game? No. I tried to watch the basketball game last night and I have Amazon Prime at work, you know, or whatever, and I can log in and you want to do a 30-day trial and a thing, and then
Yeah.
I spent 20 minutes trying to log into I don't watch TV, so I guess I'm not really super smart at it, but Sure as heck, they didn't want me to watch the Timberwolves game last night. I know my dad probably couldn't figure it out, but
It all ended a couple of years ago when they took baseball off the normal network.
yeah,
You know, it's like, who's going to follow the Twins every day if they got to pay for it?
yeah, I didn't know.
That's going to work out. No, it's not. I thought the 7 would help him, but it just got out, escaped from the 7. He can make this in the side, and it's got an angle to go down for the 3. Ideally, KREGG gets his cue ball like right here. So he has an angle to come back up. I think he got there. He's got a shot at it. So now he can just bounce up. Just a forward. He wants to get it to about right here. Or here, somewhere in this range. Don't leak too far. He's okay. He's okay. You almost got to play through the lines because of the speed is so hard to hold. I mean, meaning come all the way down to the end rail and back out because it's just so hard to hold. No problem here. Just come off this rail and come out to here. Good shot. Put his cue ball right where his head is right now.
I like he even bumped a little bit.
Yep. You play to the corner or the side here?
Side.
I'm going to the corner. Bounce it off the rail for a long shot on
He
the
is
9.
too, yep. I don't mind moving my cue ball a lot. I just don't like hard shots.
Yeah.
But I'm not as good as you might. Okay, so we have had a lot of lead changes in this. They've been going game for game.
Nonstop.
Game for game.
I don't think anyone's had more than a 2-game lead.
So we do have the score, correct?
We're about halfway through, so it's an hour and a half in, so it'll be a 3-hour match.
Looks like Jeff Watts has joined us. Howard Buckley said hi. Howdy, Jeff.
What's up, Jeff?
Back from Arizona. When's the next tournament start?
Don't know when we're going to do the next tournament.
Next tournament for Slate's probably going to be a weekend tournament. We're going to fill the club and add some money. So here he goes. He broke in the wing ball, 1 ball. Ooh, almost dressed up nice for him. Man, it was, went right from like a sidewalk shot right down to the balance beam on the end rail. So he's going to probably be a shooter here and try to thin this. He's left-handed, so he can get his right hand bridge past that too a little bit. And
well, he's got to miss the 6 and zigzag both ways.
God, the safety here is just as hard as the.
I mean, unless he just runs into the 6 and just kind of plays a hope shot, since it's the first shot, and then play safe.
Yeah, he's calling safe. So he's going to try to thin it, right? Well, he was moving the 1 ball. Nice shot. If it bounces. So he didn't sell out, but he definitely left a playback move for our boy. I think he can just kind of double kiss this really, really gently. Use the 3/8 for breaks. The 1 ball floats down, and yeah, I think that's what he's going to do. Just
he's hitting the other side of it.
Yep. Just tap it down.
Get down by the 4.
Yep. Boom. Perfect.
Good shot, lad.
So now KREGG can get a hit on this, and there is, trouble in the area. So This is going to be a good match down to the wire. He waved it off. Try to hit this with a little spunk to get under the 9. No. Just a hit.
Good smart play though. At least he's gonna give himself a chance back at the table, but he's gonna be buried here. Blad should be able to use the 3-8 now and really bury it.
Stop shot this 3-1 ball, like 2-3 rails over by the 6.
I'm thinking even 3 rails towards the 7.
Sure, if you can just stop shot it. He's holding the cue at that angle.
It's a tough shot.
Yeah, it still is
Watch
no
the hit.
joke.
Watch the 8 ball. See if that moves. If that's a foul, if it does.
Good shot. Did he get him?
I don't think so.
He played it.
Laughing.
Yeah, he played it perfect, but
He did do his job though.
just balls roll funny sometimes. Craig almost looks like he has a dead bank here. If yeah, he called it.
Yeah. Yeah.
And he banks. This dude banks, man. Probably because he has a Q-Tech glove on. Left him tough.
2-way. It was a 2-way.
Does anybody want to place bets on the Magic Rack? Like, there it is. It's sitting there.
It bothers you, doesn't it?
Jeff Watts says, Dave and Mike, you got to say, smash the like button. Make sure you are subscribed. This is YouTube 101. Help us out. Okay. Thanks, Jeff Watts.
Yeah, I'll tell him, Jeff.
Make sure, bring that. Hey, Jeff, do you mind calling a match tomorrow for me at Slate Billiard Club at 3 o'clock? And you can educate me, please. Home slice.
Yeah.
It's Dean Lathrop. You got to be fast, though, because Dean already shot.
Well, Nick played a good match. Well, I think he wished he'd played a better match. I remember his reaction afterwards because his opponent, that was a close match.
Yeah, oh yeah.
But
I think
Dean
Dean and Nick, all these guys are pretty good, man.
Yeah.
They all could win, and the four guys that are left definitely could all win this tournament.
he can make this all the way down in the corner.
Kind of like he wants to play safe, though, huh? Yeah, he
Yeah,
called
he did.
save.
Yeah, it's the wiser decision because the cue ball will be flying if he shoots it to the corner.
Oh, he moved cue ball up there.
6 ball is perfect. Nice. And now he cannot jump that. Oh,
He can see
there's a
it.
window. Can you believe it?
I think he can make it too. Almost looks like it goes.
Yeah, you're right.
Dude,
you're
I
right.
think it might go.
Now Craig has to be like kicking himself. Like,
Wow.
how could that happen? I'll leave him.
Oh, Jeff, we start at 3:30, Jeff.
3:30 tomorrow.
We'll have everything set up for you. We're gonna call the first game with you, and then we're gonna go to lunch. Don't worry, it's Dean Lathrop. We'll be back before it's over.
No, we won't.
No.
Man, no.
No, I want to be here. It's my buddy Dean.
I'm just teasing.
Everybody needs a Dean Lathrop in their life.
Side pocket, 2 ball.
Comes around, nice shot. He gonna have a shot at the corner. Yeah, he's gonna have a decent look at the corner. The 4 is a little protruding the bridge.
He's got to draw his cue ball.
But those
off
shoes
of
do
this
look.
3
Hey,
to
Vlad,
here
if you watch it
and
back,
back
those
off.
shoes do look nice.
He played safe, but forgot to play speed control.
Yeah, he just hit it too hard.
So now Craig can do some damage here.
That's too perfect safety, but I don't know. Is it? It's not around the corner on the 8, so Craig's a shooter.
Yeah,
He's straight though, so he's gonna have to like fire this into the corner with top,
yeah, watch out, 6-8.
which he did. And he did a pretty good job.
Oh, the 8-ball's jacking him up, but that's the only problem.
He's 7 feet tall, though.
Yeah.
So I think he'll roll this and shoot the 6 in the upper left.
Oh, he's playing to the side.
They just punched it out of left right there, but that's a good. I like that shot better. That's why
Now here,
I'm not in the tournament.
I won't roll it forward. I'll actually draw it back to here. There. Yeah, okay. He decided to go a little straighter than me. I would have liked to angle so I could come off this rail and out.
Sure, me too. So does he draw this one all the way back for the side, or is this one he's just leaving for the corner?
I think he's going forward. Yeah. Just trying to hit the bigger part of the funnel.
Sure.
The funnel was right there. So he hit the bigger part of the funnel by going forward. That's nice.
Good shot.
Good shot.
I think this is our first 2-game lead since KREGG was winning 2-0 at the beginning of the match.
I think he just said, I'm going to take a break. They're at the halfway point. That makes sense. He probably mentally said to himself, I'm going to take a break at the halfway point. So why don't we do a little recap of the bracket or something?
Yeah, I am going to play the coach's commercial.
Oh, that's a great idea.
Right back.
Demetrius Gelatis here with Minnesota Pool Boot Camp. We live in an age with abundant information about pool, but without organization and direction, it doesn't translate into bottom line results. I've been coaching full-time for over 6 years, and I've guided more than 200 students step by step to higher levels of pool. Now I've partnered with Slate Billiard Club to provide online group coaching and make our training available to players everywhere. No travel necessary. Join us online for just $19.95 a month. You'll get access to my Minnesota Pool Boot Camp playbook, covering cue ball, pattern play, mental game, and the common leaks that people have in applying this to get their game to the next level. The best part is I'll be there working with you every step of the way to give you the direction you need to see results right away.
All right, all right. So we are back. Show your Mike smile. So let's see the bracket. Oops. Dean Lanthrop won this match against Frank Blasey. Nick won a close one. These guys play tomorrow. These guys play tomorrow at 3:30 on Slate Billiard Club on YouTube. This is the match that you are watching right now. That's okay.
Yeah.
So, winner of this match is in the finals. Winner of this match is in the finals. The finals will probably be in about a week, probably next weekend, depending on. Good luck to Dean Lanthrop. He's out at the Turtle Lake right now. There's my drawings for this afternoon.
Demetrius Gelatis here with Minnesota Pool Boot Camp. We live in an age with abundant information about pool, but without organization and direction, it doesn't.
Sorry, Debbie really likes to talk about pool. No lie. Okay. So we'll be right back. All right, we're back. He's gonna rack them up. They took a little break, probably got some cold water on his face. I know Craig's like me, he's a sweater. I meant to get him a fan too, because we're big dudes. But if anybody is in the area and would like to give Mike a back rub, or shout out what's the score of the Timberwolves game, who knows? Here we go. So these guys are breaking, they're not breaking from way out on the edge like most people. They're breaking more a little middle, trying to draw it back a little. So he made the one on a double kiss and the two. Oh,
I don't think you can see it, can he?
I don't think so. I think he might be able to make it through that window.
Or jump it. Because it's just, no, he can make it.
Oh, he can make it, right?
Yeah, he can make this. Now, the 3 is in a weird spot, though. Can he get his cue ball to go forward off this rail with spin to come out to here? And then play the 3, twist the 3 in. The question is, how do you get it back on the 5? Maybe you got to run into the 9 with the cue ball and cut it so you can come down for the 5. Boy, that would be nice. Oh. Maybe he couldn't see it. So Blad is in a bad spot here because the 7 ball is so far away. I don't know if he can jump this comfortably without launching it off the table. So he might just play for a hit here. He could just slow roll into it and leave the cue ball on the 2 with a little slow spinner off this bottom rail into it, real slow. Or he could hit it firm and the 2 would go banking down to here. If he catches it real full, it could go bank to here and to here, leave distance. Kick and stick, yeah, that's what he was maybe trying to do. The 9 ball helped him. The pool guide said, "Oh, we're going to let you have this one."
Thanks for taking the magic wreck off. But
Yeah. Greg's a little unfortunate to not have at least a easier kick too. That 5 is in the way. So he's going to think about doing a 2-railer. 1, 2, into the 2.
So 2 rails. He's already made one of these today. Good try.
Good try. Yeah. This is routine for Blad. Let's see if he's comfortable now. We're halfway through the set. This should be a routine out. Be nice if his cue ball was real straight on this 3. If this is the straight line, like his cue ball right there. That's okay, but his cue ball now is going to be coming back towards the 5 as opposed to straight back this way. So now he's going to be coming, probably get his cue ball to right just by the spot. Just to the right of the spot right here. Very nice. Good stroke.
Has a good move angle to get to the 6. Do you like to go?
I'm going to the right of the 9.
Yeah,
He's going to the left of the 9, that was by the 7.
towards the 9. Yeah. So
that must have been laying real nice for him the way he felt it.
Yep.
He decided quick. Just make this. Put his cue ball here.
I mean, we have to be 8 to 9 if we're gonna get to Hill.
Mm-hmm. That's true.
Nice. Nice touch.
Oh,
but
missed
did
the
he
ball.
get lucky? Let's see the overhead.
No, he missed the 6.
No, right, but did he get lucky and hook him? Oh, no, he didn't. He
Yeah.
can see that, right? From the other angle, I swear, it looked like he might not be able to see it. But Craig's back at the table.
He might have been trying to hold that for the 7 too much. He lost focus on making the ball.
Watch out, corner.
Boy, that was fortunate.
Thanks, Eric McFeeders. Says it's 51-50. We're losing right this second. Oh, this ain't an easy shot. Yep, he was gonna like just roll it, but now I gotta think about it.
Yeah, I might put a good stroke on this. Just draw it back 3 inches. And he's rolling forward. Yeah, that's the safest one.
Nice shot. Oh.
That was a big turning point for Blad right there. That missed ball, that 6 ball was huge.
Yep. Still, we're just over halfway. He can still recover. It's the biggest lead Craig has had. Ten to 7.
Yep.
Same exact shot on the one.
Mm-hmm. Unfortunately, it came up and froze on the rail, so now he's got a real steep cut. Can twist this in, though. I think he's going to play safe.
Yeah.
Thin the left side of it and just zip around. Yeah, like this. Watch out, cue ball. Vlad can see it, though. He can play it just as good a safe or better. Shoot the 1 past the 5 down to here and just leave the cue ball over here. A little firmer is what I was thinking, but he just wanted to bury him behind the 6. Leaked out, though. I think we can see on the overhead that he's got a shot here.
Can't bank it in the cross side at least, though, because
No.
Craig already made some of them today, too.
Yeah, you're right.
So, but he can hit it and duck them down.
He can load up with left English and cut this and twist down to here. He could really twist
Yep.
it under the 4. Be nice if he buried him right there. Possible. All
Yep.
he has to do is load it up with left.
Yeah, he has as much thickness or thinness as he wants off of it.
Oh, he used the other English and played the bank shot.
Wonder if he called that.
He was holding for the 2. He did call it because
He
that
must have
was
called it.
yeah. Impressive attempt.
Oh, I want to go square that magic rack up to the rail so bad. We should have a class on how to put the magic rack on the rail.
I'm noticing things bother Dave that things bother me like this too.
I mean, it is in the playing surface.
Yeah.
A little. Oh,
the way
okay.
people fold the tablecloth, the table
bothers me.
Yes. It bothers you that I do it the other way as opposed to outside in. But then the outside in creates a problem.
There, it's
on the
always a
unfolded.
problem. Yeah. As long as they don't throw it against the shaling bricks, I'm okay. Because the shaling bricks, that doesn't go too well with the cloth. But he's tree topped a little bit, but he has a little bit of a natural angle to the right. Not much. It's pretty straight. He's gonna need to punch it like that. Perfect shot. Just yep. And he ended up. So Vlad kind of wants to put top right on this, drive it into the end rail, and have about the same shot. Or you could just put left on it, but then the 6 is a little in play, not a lot, but I think Vlad will put outside on this and just go right under the 6. Ooh, he stayed down there away from it. That's safe, but a little more distance.
Yeah, he got a little more angle than he wanted to. Now
Yeah.
he's gonna have a hard time missing this 8 ball. Or he could play into the edge of the 8 and let it bring it down to the 4.
He's a twister, though. He can put spin on this.
You're right about
yeah,
that.
he really does do that shot well.
Yeah. He just didn't get
Just
there.
needed
Though.
a little bit more.
He could bury him here. The 9 ball's huge. He can use the 9, just draw straight back to the 9 and just bank the 4 down table under the 6 or above the 6.
Yeah, and he's been doing these all day and not having very good luck. So I think he's gonna, if he sticks with it, eventually he's gonna start getting Craig a little safe. Nice shot. There you go, Vlad. So now we get
This
to
is
see,
jumpable.
yeah, we get to see Craig's jump stick come out now, I'm assuming.
I'll make this jump.
All right, somebody screenshot this. Mike says he's 100% on this jump.
Yeah.
Everybody get their dollars out. Mike will go grab his jump cue. We're gonna hit it 100 times. So he's doing a soft underhand. Look at you.
Oh. Okay, I'm not gonna jinx Vlad, but
So
this
Vlad-
one he should be out.
It's got a 5 ball out. They all got pockets. He needs this win to get back within 2. He has broken ran a rack, so I mean he could, if he could win this and then break and run one, get his confidence back up. Good shot.
He wanted to be
Yeah.
right here. But because he's right there, he's straight. So now he has to suffer for a longer 6 ball. This is what I'm talking about, these little details. He's not going to be close to a 6 now. He just has to accept the longer 6. And that's fine. He'll still probably get out. But will he try to do something to get better on these 8? Will he try to come down here for the 8?
Pretty much straight in there. Got a good look at this 9 ball. Okay, so so he finished it. So he finished the rack. He got it back to within 2, and he could get a break and run here, get a little roll going, make this a match. Craig's probably kicking himself for not at least getting over that ball and getting a good hit on it, because most players at these guys' level, they can they're getting a good hit most of the time. And I mean, we've seen Vladimir make some jumps tonight from distance. So let's see how the break is. Let's watch Vladimir's break from the overhead. He's
Don't have to hit him hard. That's nice control.
Yep.
But he's hitting him a little harder than Craig, so that 1 is moving more to the center of the table versus
Versus that little corner. Yeah, yeah. And again, he has to make a push out, and none of the balls are close enough to tie something up. So he's going to have to push to a really poor spot and hope to get it back to play safe. He's going to put him down in this corner. That might have gave him too much because now he can bank you and leave you on the 8. I don't think I would have gave him quite that much because Craig's going to definitely shoot this. He's not giving this back. He might even just kick and stick it. No, he tried to get him on the 8. Okay, so it worked out for Vladimir. All right. He can roll this in. Shot on the 3. Shot on the 3, come around for the 5.
Yeah, he'd love to cheat this hole. He'd love to cheat this hole and hit it on this side of the hole and punch his cue ball to get on this line so that he can cheat this hole and get his cue ball on this line for the 5. So he wants to be here for the 3 and here for the 5.
And he can still come into the rail here. I don't know. I mean, I was going to say originally to go around like this for the 5. He could cut it up, but he's a mover. Yeah, there you go. He cut it a little bit. That's not bad look.
Okay, so he's got, now he's, because he didn't get on that 3 the way I was talking about, he's going to fight his way to get back into the line. What Dave just showed there would do it. If he can brush the 8 to slow down his cue ball, just brush this 8 and do
I
this
bet he
cue ball right here.
draws it and comes out.
You think so?
Yeah. He shoots that shot
Okay.
a lot.
Yeah, that's a good stroke.
That's a good shot. Now 3 rails around to the middle of the table.
Mm-hmm.
Oh no, maybe he can just go. It isn't really laying good for that either, is it? I mean,
Well, he could. Some people would shoot this and stun in through here and just come in through here, and if you bump the 9, it's okay.
yeah,
Like that.
perfect. It's just how it lays.
Careful here. We want the cue ball about right here. Now that's funny. He wanted to be over here.
Yeah.
Because now we're in scratch range and he's going to have to go to the side rails first. Or the long rail. He's going to go long rail. He's got to shoot this with the little English stroke too to make it move around. That's what he's doing, a little lower right. Yeah, that deflected it. He didn't need to hit it that hard either. Once you start juicing him up with inside English, the game gets real hard. And again, I take that all the way, that rack all the way back to the 3 ball. He didn't get on the 3 ball right, so it just started to add up. The probability of getting out got tougher and tougher. Look at this speed. It's going to be a little bit far. This is not a scratch, but it's definitely a tough shot because it hangs if it doesn't go, unless he totally undercuts it. Nice shot. 11-8. I don't know if Craig has broken and ran one.
I don't think so. I think we've only had one, and I think it was Vladimir.
Yeah.
How do you say his last name again?
Mejia.
Vladimir Mejia. He definitely broke and ran one.
Mejia.
Mejia?
Yeah.
So Zach Boss and Chicago Rob are done. So Anthony got his favorite drill table in the middle of the room. He loves the light.
Yeah, Zach and I were gonna play after this, but this match is gonna last too long, and we gotta be in Burnsville in the morning. So that's it for Zach today. All right, Craig, controlling them. Oh, he lost his cue ball. That's bound to happen. I've said this in the last match I commentated. A race to 17 on a bar box, when you break that often, odds are you're going to scratch once, maybe twice in a race to 17. It just finds the side pocket. Even when you hit them good, they'll get kissed sometimes. So that was his scratch. Let's see if he does it again by the end of the set. Same with Blad. He hasn't scratched yet.
While they're watching this match out in the billiard club, and it's so delayed that he hasn't broke yet.
Oh, really?
Yeah, he's just getting ready to break or rack the balls.
It's fun.
It's a pretty good delay. That's more delay than the internet delay.
Maybe they went to rewind it.
Yeah, I'm happy
fast forwarded back to live.
That's
you know what
true.
I mean?
I'm just happy somebody's using the couch at Slate. Usually,
yeah,
that couch is like brand new. We all play pool when we're here.
We never use it.
Ooh, we got a little open up for that 4-ball too. Little. Does the 4 go by that 8?
I don't think so. I think he's in trouble here. I might be playing safe by the 9-5 with my cue ball here.
He puts a lot of top on this, it looks like. Okay. So he's coming down for the side pocket.
Almost
got
back
there.
cross side and drift forward for the 5 in the corner.
I like that. I think he'll roll it. He'll roll it into the side and then bump off the 8 with the cue. I like that too. I think he called
And then his cue ball will come to here. Oh. I don't think that goes by it. I don't know. That's tight. I don't know.
Tough. He's tree-topped and he's going to have a hard shot on the 6. Oh, he went one rail and played safe behind the 9. Nope, didn't get it.
Oh, did we call him Craig Prestigard by accident?
I don't think we did. We might have.
Might have been a slip.
I mean, he wishes he was as good as the Prestigards. Sorry, Craig.
Little unfortunate there. Jump shot. Could clip the edge of this and cut it in the side, but then your cue ball's lost. What are you going to do to get shape on this 7?
Oh, he's saying he called him Craig Prestigard. Long story, he says.
Oh.
Well, hey, we got another hour. You're welcome to tell us the story in the chat. Because Blad's going to come back and tie it up and take the lead to 13 to 12. It's a good run at it.
Went a little further than he wanted. Now he's got a straight shot at it. So
I think he might have wanted to check that with a little bit of right too, so he's in the middle of the table. I don't like being off the rail. Good leave, though. Left him distance. So they played once in a tournament, JD's dad and Craig, and the loser had to change their last name. So Stitch changed his name to Prestigard. Real family negotiations. Yeah, you're all pool family, that's for sure. I don't think he likes his bridge. Or is he aiming the bank? He ain't back cutting it, right?
He did bank it.
He is aiming the
I'm
bank.
cutting that every day of the week.
Yeah. He would look like he was aiming the bank from the end, and I was like, I don't know. And then
Yeah.
those Minnesota 8-ball players, they always want to bank stuff.
Oh no.
Uh-oh.
I think he could have seen it from the other side a little cleaner, but I don't know.
Yep, I agree. He says he played in I played in a team with Craig when he was younger. It's like, aren't you still young? He's like 10 years younger than me, I think. You're still young, sir. Pop this in with some top spin. Boom.
Nice.
Okay. Craig's trying to pull away here on us.
Yeah. Vladimir gave it to him. 12-8.
I know you're supposed to give them out of respect. I never give anybody any shot ever. It's like it's part of the game. Make the last ball. We've all seen Jimmy Wench draw it into the side. It's just, it happens. I'm not, I get it, but I just am one of the ones. I call my own fouls, and I definitely never give you a game. Sorry.
I think it depends. I think when you're playing in a tournament, let them shoot it out. It's almost a respect thing too. You're letting them play a little.
Yeah,
Right.
that too. I'm not trying to, you know how they like sweep the balls in
Right.
the last three. They're not trying to let their dude
Right.
warm up.
But if you're gambling, there's some gamesmanship, and I think it's all part of the game. Sweeping balls, playing psychological warfare. Give them every single easy one, and then finally, after 10 given 9 balls, you give them the one that's a little weird.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's psychological warfare
Yeah.
during the gambling set. He says it's funny how the two kids met. Their fathers played pool long before that. Well, you were finally right calling JD a kid. Nice.
So
nice leave, sir.
the 1-9 carom is not an option to win the game. He can make it to keep the run going, but it's not like other 9-ball rules on the big table. 9 does not count. No early 9s. He's gonna bank this 1 ball in with the jump shot. Be a miracle. Nice try. That was almost a control S.
Yep. I don't think he can see the sliver.
I think he can.
Oh yeah.
I don't know if he can make it though.
No, but he could cross bank it.
At least he could see it. Play safe. Good speed with the 1 ball.
Shot.
Still left Blad a shot though. Now Blad can tuck him behind the 3. He could spin off this 1, put the 1 ball up here, and the cue ball will be right here if he hits it good. Oh, he got that way too thin. I wonder if he called the 4 no. No.
Vlad can give him this shot back though, because he made the ball, huh?
Yeah.
He might actually want to. I don't, with the 2 there.
Yeah, it's his option.
So yeah, I know what's going on at the Turtle Lake tournament. I think that's where Dean and them guys are playing. What's going on in Rochester? Is it just one of the Taylor Broughton tournaments at the pickleball spot? Haven't been on social media lately. So he can maybe duck here, right? Like bank it over by the 3 and leave him in the corner, or bank it towards the 2 ball and leave him in the upper left, kind of like that. I don't mind that.
That's a good shot.
Yeah. Well, I think this game is going to take a little bit, because someone's going to have to make a good shot on the 2 ball or a move shot on it. It does cross bank to the other side if you lay nice.
What do you, now that you've played in this, what did you think about race to 17? Is that too long, or is it too just right? Or
I think for this game it's just right. I mean, it took a little too long for the live stream stuff. I think we'd have to drop it to like maybe 15 or something for another live stream, because some of the matches were too long. We like them to be 2 hours. You know
Yeah.
what I mean?
Yeah.
2 hours is kind of, some will go 3, some an hour and a half. So yeah, I'd say this one was probably a little too long. But
I like the 1-9 carom. Spot the 9, get it out of the way. You got to get shape on the 1 after you make the 9, though. So maybe a little draw into the 7. A little bit of guesswork going on there. So unfortunately, he doesn't have a shot on the 1 other than the safety. So he could easily bury him on the 6 or the 7, whichever side he wants to go off of. I personally like getting on the 7, hitting this ball with the spin to go off this rail over to here and up behind the 7. The 1 ball will spit up to here. He's using the 6 instead. Nice shot. Oh, Rochester is the DNR year-end tournament this weekend.
this DNR, that must be like a league thing. I didn't know JD played leagues.
Safety here. Clipping the 1 and just bringing it back over to the end rail by the pocket where he's standing. This is makeable. Yeah, he's going airborne. He's bringing out the short jump cue. Watch out, cue ball might launch off the table. He's doing the old dart jump.
Probably a Jacoby. Well, Vlad's got another really good look here.
Vlad's running out of time. He's got to get out here. That new shirt does look good on him, though, I gotta say. You want to get, if this is straight in, You want to get on this side of the line. Okay, he stayed on that side of the line. So now he can come off this rail. And if this is straight, he wants to be on this side of the line. So it'd be nice if his cue ball was right here, so that he could use this rail to come over for the 7. He went through it, and now he's got to play a little draw shot straight back. He'll still get there, or he could go straight through to the end rail and out. But he wants to be right here. Yeah. Again, he's just getting out of line a little now. He'll still get out, but these are the little details in his shape that's starting to show up. Like he has to decide side pocket or corner here. I'm going in the corner, go off the upper long rail out to center if he can. I think he can do that. I think he can shoot this down here into this corner and bring his cue ball off this rail and out.
Mm-hmm. Looks like it.
There, it doesn't look as easy though, does it?
Looks
like
pretty
he might
straight
scratch,
there, yeah.
So maybe he's got to use center ball and just pop it.
Yeah, he's thinking about it.
Yep. Yeah. Good shot. It took a lot of commitment because he knew he had to fire that, and these pockets aren't forgiving. So that'll get him 9-12 here. See if he can get his 1 ball right there and his cue ball right here. Lost his cue ball. So they've traded 1 each on that. I think I brought that up about 10 minutes ago. Craig wasn't it Craig that lost his cue ball last time?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Yeah, this is no good. The 2's trapped. He's got to just draw back for a safety. Maybe get his cue ball right by the spot. Or in between the spot and the 3 ball where his head is right now. Like right here, if he could get his cue ball right in here. That was an error. This will allow Vladimir to get some table time in too. He could just kind of ice Craig a little bit. When someone makes an error like that, I like to walk the table a little bit and let them sit in there stewing it. Yep. Looks like he's playing the combo. He has an easy safe here, though. So he's going for the combo. The 2-ball, getting shape on the 2-ball afterwards. His 2-ball is going to spit off this 3 over here. So he's playing for shape on a 2-ball that's going to end up right here. Soft. Nice. Very nice shot. Now he can get above this 4. I think he's got too much angle to come under it. I don't think he can get his cue ball back underneath. He's got to go above. So he's going to want to get his cue ball to right there. I don't know if that's possible. If he can go 2 rails into it. He tried to move around the 6. Took a
Still has
direct
a
route.
safety,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah, he still has a. At least he can see the 4, but that scratch is in play now.
You kick the 6 in? No, that's what he's looking at, if it's possible, yeah. Just gonna try to tick off this and hit that point and get him behind the 6-ball. He got a legal hit.
Craig can bury him here. Tick off his cue ball. It's naturally going to go right here. The 4 will just drift over here, and his cue ball will just come in right here or come in behind the 9, whichever he feels more comfortable controlling his cue ball. He's going for the make. He's playing for, it looks like it gets by the 5. Yep. I thought he'd play safe, but he had a shot, so why not go for it? Tough to hold. Nice. That was beautiful. You couldn't draw that kick shot up any better than that. Sticking him on the 7. What do you see here, Dave?
Oh, it's a
If
tough
he
one.
goes
Huh?
this way, 1. That'll probably hit about right here, 2. That'll probably hit about right here, 3. Maybe that's the way to do it.
What about 1 railing it this way?
Okay, so another option Dave just pointed out.
But hard, yeah.
Going like that.
yeah.
I don't think he can hit the edge of the ball, so he'd have to go here
2 of them, yeah.
and then back up in the back.
He tried to go look this way, but it, it wasn't there.
Yeah, Dave was gesturing
Kinda
to right
messy,
here. That
yeah.
doesn't go this way because that's that point where he'd have to hit. So he could go this way. Oops. I think that would hit about right there with English. And yeah. It's going with the first choice. See if he goes to the bottom rail. Oh, he shortened it up and came straight at it instead of the bottom rail.
Hit it good, too.
Yeah, nice try. Got a little funny here. I like to use the side rails to pull my ball out. Now he's got to draw straight back and use speed control as opposed to using the rail. Now he's got a funny shot. So I think that getting on that 7, he needed a little bit more of an angle to come off the rail. Now he's got to come with the shot. He's got to draw to the side rail. He's got to come over here to this side rail and back out. So he's going to whip off of here to here and out. Yeah, he made it though.
He
Boy.
raised up a little bit on
Yeah.
that shot, but put her down nevertheless.
$13 and 9. He spun that one in. We got 63 watching.
Yeah, we were up to like 84 until Craig started playing good, and now that it's not close, everybody knows they probably Timberwolves game is probably getting to the end.
Yeah.
Can't you all just have it on your phones too while you're watching the Timberwolves game? I mean, they ain't that good. He's just changing the score.
Yeah, it's a race to 4 for Craig and a race to 8 for Vladimir. I don't like his odds anymore.
Looks like, is that Sam and Angela in the background? Yep.
Yeah.
Derek doing a little training back there. One ball in the same spot,
Yep,
but off the rail a little bit.
This is real nice. If he can hold it before the 9 gets into play, if he can hold it in between the 3 and the 9, get his cue ball right here. I don't know. That's tough. He's got to hit it so thin that I don't know if he can.
Might have
hold
to
it.
go all the way
I
to
have
the
a feeling
other.
it's going to come down to the bottom rail and out.
Go Vladimir.
This is the music I grew up on. The Who,
Yep.
Bob O'Reilly.
Yeah.
He's got a shot. He would have loved to have been closer to his work. Big shot here because I think he can get out if he makes it. He's got to really stroke this one though. Nice. Get up there. Yeah, now I think he's out. Again, I don't want to stop here. I want to draw back so I can use this rail to come out for the 7. See, now he's straight.
Right.
So now I got to draw back with speed, and I got to guess with speed. I can't use the rail anymore and spin off the rail. And sometimes under pressure, you let off on the stroke. In that case, he didn't draw back. He could go forward without touching the 9, so that was a really nice shot. A little straight here too. He's gonna pound it off the rail, I think. Yeah, like that. Nice. Now this one, he's going to here. He's gonna use left English and spin it to this rail to kill it. Oh, he used inside English instead to kill it. Same thing. Just a form of check on the cue ball. This thing rolls real fast. 13-10.
Well, is everybody awake out there still? Saturday night, 9:35. Wild one, 3-2. Mike's friends were excited about that. Timberwolves got a pretty decent team. Slate Billiard Club, St. Paul, Minnesota, raced to 17. Everybody paid $265 to get in. These guys are already in the money. Winner goes to the finals next week. Vladimir's got no quit. He picked up his pace a little bit and kind of tried to flow a little bit through that rack. Let's see if he can get a good break here and maybe break and run one. Put a little pressure. So the one's dressing up, bounce. Okay, he is not. The pool gods are not with him on the rolls right now. So he's going to have to play a push out. The two's a little jammed up too, so he doesn't want to give Craig a lot. But maybe, gosh, I think I'll probably push somewhere over here. You don't want to push over here and give him the cut in the side with any kind of action. Can't really tie anything up. I'm not sure where I push. Where do you push, Mike?
Well, you could pocket the 3 and just leave the cue ball where the 3 is.
Okay.
Because then he can't get to the 2. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Even if he makes the 1, it's going away.
I kind of like that. Just getting rid of his.
I kind of like grabbing the magic rack and taking it off the table. So he's going to run into it? Okay, he kind of did what you said.
Yeah. Same thing.
But he spread them out a little bit, or felt inclined to move them a little bit.
Well, he doesn't. The 1 doesn't go now, and it only goes on the back cut.
If anybody has been texting Vlad during this commentating, tell him to get the magic rack off the table. I saw him look at his watch. Maybe he was checking the time. I'm assuming he's getting text messages of his friends telling him how great he is and that he better come back because they're all rooting for him and it's Hill soon.
Okay. He does have a few friends in there.
So
looks like Mary calls Greg as her coach.
Nice. Okay, so he just chose to get them separated, get a little ball in between there.
Good shot.
Good shot. And he's got it down by the 2 ball now. So basically what Craig did by putting the 1 ball by the 2 ball is when Vlad hits this, it could break up the 2 accidentally. And or if Vlad does not hit this, he has the 1 in the area to use it as making it and breaking the 2.
He's calling the lower left corner.
So he's kicking. He got her. And he didn't leave Craig a breakout shot. I don't think Craig can break the 2, but he can definitely make the 1 down in the corner. He can make the 1 here, bring the cue ball somewhere like this. And then, do you think this banks on the 2? It definitely doesn't go on the side, but if Craig got up above it, he could probably bank it right into this corner, maybe. I don't know. He banks, so it's... You could play safe on it, too. I think you make the 1. I make the 1 and play a safe on the 2.
Or the carom on the 5. Let's see the overhead. If you got your cue ball right here, you could shoot the carom on the 5 into the corner, or in the side.
See what he does. He just elected to move them. So now Vlad can just play an easy, safe back.
Good cue ball there.
Yep, good cue ball then. Vlad will just shoot this ball down by the 6 and leave the cue ball 1 rail into the 2.
Yeah. He unfortunately gave him an easy safe, but
Vlad
didn't.
He hit the 5. You had
to
make sure it got by that 5. But the 2 is still tough, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Craig can draw this in and maybe leave himself that bank I talked about earlier.
Or the 2-5 carom. If he draws back, I think he can make this and draw straight back. That's gonna work out for him. Maybe if that. Do you see the overhead there? Yeah, I don't know if it did. I think he can see it. Yeah. Uh-oh. One hard shot for another.
I think he can see it.
If he can make this, though, he's out because the 5 is easy.
Go all in on the make. Put your favorite
Yeah.
spin on it, or lack thereof. Is he getting the jumper? He's getting the jumper like he.
Yeah, he is. It must be just a quarter of the ball or something.
Yeah. Even on the overhead, it looked like he had it, but. Like you said, he doesn't need shape. Blad can put this down and make this 11-13.
Oh, he got robbed.
Wow, nice shot, Blad. Nice shot. Hope he shakes that one off and stays ready.
That was a huge game. Look out. Blad still might shoot here.
Yeah, Vlad might not. I don't think by the way Craig looked to Jesus in the sky there, I don't think he wanted to be here.
Yeah,
he's like, wait a minute, I had ball in hand and this is where I am. Craig don't feel special. We all have done it.
If he shot this 6, his cue ball would go straight into here. He might be able to.
Maybe
He's jacked up.
Yeah,
I don't know. He's got to just.
I don't think he goes for it.
Yeah.
You can't shoot it into that corner, can you? You know, if you shoot it into the right corner and.
Well, that might be a scratch.
I mean, either way, you had ball in hand. You don't like this sleeve. That rail really, he called safe.
Yep.
He's probably going to bank it down to the middle of the bottom of the screen. Oh, he miscued a little bit. It looked like the cue brushed on that a little bit. So I think he meant to hit it a lot different. Didn't end up super bad. Vladimir's got a pretty thin cut. And if he shoots it, he's going to kind of come over by this 8 because it's going to be rolling a little bit. It's going to, no matter what he checks it with. I think he's shooting it though.
He might be banking it.
Banking safe? Or do you think that was a
I'm not sure. I think he was maybe playing safe there.
Okay. Well, he kind of left him on the end rail. I don't think Craig's a shooter here, right? He's got to make a move.
Some people cut this in, no problem, but other people don't like cut shots like this because you lose your cue ball. So he's playing safe. He's going to twist over to the right side of the 7 with his cue ball. Or, I mean, the 6 ball. Nice. That left good distance and the 7's in the way.
Okay.
But he can see it. He can see the edge of it.
I think Blad can actually bank this down by the 9, right?
I think you're right.
I think he'll go for it at this point. Nope, he played a move.
It's no good.
That's not right. I think he expected the 6 ball to travel the same as the cue ball traveled there, and they would both come up on the side rails. Easy to do that. What does that one mean? You're from Arizona, you might know. All right. He has got the wrong angle. He is on the 50-yard line because if he shoots it down by the 9, the cue ball is going the wrong way. So is he going to just take his medicine?
Draw straight back and by his hand, straight off the bottom, the upper rail towards the 8?
Yeah, maybe just stop it right there and take his medicine. I don't know.
Yeah, just
Yep,
like
nice
that.
draw. Look at that shot. I'll
Oh.
do that one.
Yeah, that was worth
Yeah, because he was at an angle going away, but then drew it to it.
Yep. And this is tic-tac-toe here. You can pinch this if you're not careful. Nice shot.
Nice shot.
14-10. Okay. Race to 3 for Craig. Finish this off. Yeah, look at this. You see how he used the little English there to twist it backwards.
Yeah. Nice shot.
Yeah.
Okay, let's give him the score here. More people actually came to the club. A couple people left and we were quiet, and then now all the night owls are coming in. Vlad, Sam, got Anthony hitting balls, Derek, and everybody's watching the stream, hitting balls. Looks like Dan finally made it. Garrett's here. Yeah, almost all the tables are going again. The night crew showed up at Slate Billiard Club.
Who's that exact same shot? Remember?
It is, yeah.
And he made it this time. He went right through with
He
great
followed
speed.
it through
Yep.
with good speed. Yep.
Yep.
He's a learning computer.
But his break is real consistent the way the ball's spread. He could just, he's going forward. I would dig into this and go,
Sure. I'm with you on that one.
yeah. Yeah, he's trying to pull off a magic trick there.
Okay, he didn't end up bad with the double kiss on the 5 there.
Yeah, it worked out. Now he's
He
got a real
shook it
steep
off
on.
like he didn't like it because, like you said, he's steep. The cue ball is going to be moving.
See if he decides to bank. I know I'm cutting this, but he's proven to bank a bunch of these tonight.
Yeah, I think you could cut this, go 2 rails, and run into the 6.
He is
Well,
banking it.
You called it again, Mikey. He's going over the bank. That's just like how it lays.
Just straightforward over for the 5. Nice shot. Get over there. He just didn't. Yeah, he's frustrated with that because he's played a few good shots there to get to this point. Now he's got a. He could play another bank shot to the by his right hand. That corner left, lower left corner. Play a 2-way. Just missed the 9 with the 5 ball. Playing safe.
Just straight safe. End of the table. Pretty decent one.
Not bad. Blad can see it though.
Can he see it by the magic rack there on the table?
I knew you were gonna say that.
Oh, now you're gonna move it when you can nick the 9 and
Hey Todd, how you doing? We wish you were here too.
hey Todd. He waved it off on the choke throat.
See if he runs it into the 8. Yep. Use the 8 to stop the 5. Nice shot.
You
But
know,
he didn't get there with his cue ball, so now Craig is an easy safety.
yeah, Craig will bank it towards the right side and let the cue ball come off of the end rail right at the 9. You got 3 balls that could block you. That's what I like anyway.
You know what I see happening? If he banks this 5 this way, it could hit this point and come back out and play, and his cue ball could be sitting right here.
Right in front.
Yep. Or hit the 6. You see what I mean? Like there were some things that could have happened there.
Yep. But being that we only at Slate Billiard Club cheer for a Hill game,
Yeah. Then this is okay.
then this is okay.
Yeah.
That's okay. We're non-biased. We always want the low man to win.
I don't think he got the way he wanted.
No, I think he got a little funny.
Well, he can drift forward. I would bring my cue ball to right here. See if he can bring it to right there. Okay, now he's just going to straw back.
Yep, stopped it.
Nothing wrong with this, but by coming to here, he could have come off the rail and
Little
out.
bump, yeah, little,
Now he's using that draw speed. You know, it's like you could whip that under pressure and get out of line. This will put it to what, 14-11, huh?
Mm-hmm. If he can get her down.
Good smooth stroke, Vlad.
Yep, my dog caught another rabbit yesterday. He is fast.
Mm.
And if the rabbit makes the wrong turn,
Mm-hmm.
I try to scare the rabbits out of the yard, by wiggling the back door handle and making noise. And it's just, man, if he catches you.
What is does he eat them or is he just
No, he steps on them and just rips the top of their head open until they stop making noise, and then it's not fun anymore, and I have to go put it over the fence with the shovel so that hopefully the owls eat it, or we have a lot of I don't know if they're foxes or prairie dogs or what. They're not very
Coyotes?
big. Yeah, like coyotes. We have a bunch of them around, and so yeah, it's the carcass is gone the next morning if I put it over the fence. You know what I mean? So
cross side here?
nice shot. But we have 3 big owls. I've seen them at night.
Mm-hmm.
Dude, their wingspan is like an eagle.
Yeah.
I couldn't believe how big of an animal it was. It looked fake, this huge bird flying in the middle of the night, because I live a little bit in the woods, so we left himself steep there, but we got bats, that when you're outside by the campfire, you got mosquitoes by your head. The bats are swooping down and eating them off. So yeah, I live in kind of the wild kingdom back there, but he can still get out. Come on. He's going to try to draw into that 9. Yep. Not bad. How are they rolling? I'm glad
Look at the 6 doesn't go.
Yeah. Craig, can he shoot it in the side or?
I think he can, but it's so tight with the rail being right there. I think he's got to play safe.
I think he does too. Wow. Maybe Vlad can kick one in.
He could have played it to this upper corner, like back up to here.
Sure.
I think he could have, but why?
Vlad can kick and stick this a little, bro.
Yeah, he could.
Right?
Mm-hmm.
Just get it above that 8.
You're saying boom into here. Maybe if his cue ball sticks right here and the 6 goes flying 2 rails, 1, 2, and out. Yeah, he's looking at that point right there. He does not want to touch this 9, but he wants to get that 6 as full as he can. He doesn't want to hit it on this side of the 6. He wants to hit it right there.
I think we'll watch it from this angle.
Yeah.
I think that he's going to be able to kick and stick this because he's wearing Nike shoes.
Mm-hmm.
It's a good hit.
Was it?
Yep, let's watch it back. Yeah, that looked good. I'll show you guys the replay here in a second. It looked good on the other screen too.
Make this shot, he's going to be at 15 here. He's got a tough angle on the 7, but this is definitely manageable for a bar box. A little softy here. Just don't hit the long rail on the way in. It'll rattle if it does. See, that long rail. Got it real early. He caught it by the first diamond. So this is the part of the set where mistakes don't happen because of nerves and not being comfortable. It's more so the fatigue. Starting to get into the 3rd hour mistakes. They've been playing almost exactly 3 hours. So fatigue comes into play.
Hmm.
You know, cross-side, he said.
He's banking it. I believe he's going for it too, because he's been shooting at these.
Mm-hmm. Potential two-way here. No, he sold the 7.
Well, Vlad's got a good chance to get it back within 2 here. This would be the closest we've been in a little while. Mike's trying to walk off a little bit of a stiff back. Ooh, he got a good roll there, but he's on the rail and straight in. So if any buddy knows Janny, call her and tell her that Mike needs a back rub tonight, even though she'll be asleep when he gets home.
She will be. She's already asleep.
She's already asleep.
Oh, what a shot.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah.
Good shot, Blad.
14 to 12 here.
If you watch it back, Blad, you didn't take your time on that much, but you hit it like a boss. All right. We got a pool game here.
That was a heck of a stroke, Vlad.
I mean, I never do this, but now is the time where Vlad should take a break. Let Craig think about that. You know what I mean, right?
Yeah.
But I think he's ready to finish her out here. 12 to 14. We got a match, dude. Bar table 9 ball. Mistakes are happening again now. The club's full, even though Todd Eastman and Jeff Watts aren't here. We got 3 tables in the back that aren't being used. But the front half is full. All right, so he made the wing ball. How's the 1 dressing up? Ooh, it got a little love from the...
Yeah, it's good, but the 3 is terrible.
Yeah, 3 ball. I mean, in this situation though, Mike, you're gonna shoot the 1, you're gonna shoot the 2 and try to draw into the 3. If you don't hit it, you know you're gonna duck, right? So you're try to run to the 3 ball and then play safe, or run to the 3 ball if you can't break it out. So
He might try because he's got an angle. He might try to zigzag. Let's see if he just swings at this with a firm stroke.
yep, looks like he is.
Yeah, that was almost impossible to get productive on that, but at least he can play safe here.
Yeah. He can't make it, but he can stun it forward, right? 3
I think
rails.
so. We should have called that. Oh.
Yeah, that one Craig will make. The question is Craig's path for the shape. I think I'm going to go between the... I think I'm gonna try to go here, right? Or are you trying to check
I'm gonna load up with inside English, so when the cue ball hits this rail, it's gonna fight
just
backwards.
die? Yeah. Basically
Fight
equator, like straight left,
Yeah.
right?
I don't want to go over here because this 9 is huge. Yeah, he's loading it up.
So he went 2 rails. I don't mind that either.
That's
he had it
confident
perfect.
stroke. Yeah.
He had it perfect. That's a guy that wants. Well,
Okay, now don't get straight here.
I hope
Here's this angle.
hope the mosquitoes aren't bothering you, Todd.
This is the straight angle. He wants to be up here.
I just don't want to be on the rail like that, off the rail. I'm
Yeah.
happy.
Yep.
I'm digging that. And he didn't have to pound that in where he could have missed it, just. So you put a little outside on this, go right to the middle. I mean, you want to get past middle.
Yeah,
So
just a hair of right English. Just travel up through the spot. Right
Nice.
through the spot. Yeah.
Ooh.
A little bit more. He wanted another foot.
Yep. A little bit more would have been nice. So he'll drive it into the end rail.
Same thing here, inside English. He's using a lot of inside here. Zip towards, yeah, there you go. Nice. Okay, that gets him to 15. He's only needs 2 now.
So he got the lead back 3 apart.
Well, thank you, Todd, for sitting around the fire listening to us. The ATAM, little typo. We're preparing the 3rd, 4th place envelope for Vladimir. We hope that he can get this back to Hill, but we fear the worst, Vladimir.
We're hoping we don't have to give it to you today. Not till next week.
Yeah.
You got to get your name on the trophy, Vladimir. See where the 1 goes, right down by that 1 spot.
Yep.
Ooh, it usually goes right here.
Yeah, he's good. He's good. Now the 7's in the way a little. He might be able to go forward and miss the 7, or just barely tickle the 7.
He might be able to take the magic rack off now, or he might be able to take it off later.
See, he's gonna shoot that in, but his cue ball's gonna
Top
tickle,
left, yeah.
tickle the left edge of the 7 and go this way.
I think he'll use the 7. Nice. A little bounce off the rail. Okay. Tough shot on the 2. And just go right into the end rail and back to the middle of the table.
Maybe move the rack. No.
No. He looks like he's drawing this ball.
No, he's
No.
going
Okay.
forward.
No, I mean at first the
Yeah.
cue, like with a
okay.
stick. He did the Jason Schlaw there where he kicked his leg out.
Yeah.
Like right after it leaves.
Well, I gotta remind you, I talked to Jason.
Did you? I haven't talked to him in a while. He called me at the shop to try to get me to play in a tournament, but I'm gonna go to the Texas Open this year, so I can't go to the one he was talking about.
Okay, he's on this. No problem. He loves banking balls, but I'm gonna cut this. Let's see if he cuts or banks.
Yeah, he's got to cut it.
We got to, right?
You think he's
Yeah.
fooled us before,
Yeah.
though. I mean, if I banked as good as you, Craig, I might be banking a little more too, But
Well, this is going right towards the side pocket.
yeah,
His cue ball is.
these rails are live, so you don't want to. You definitely, kind of. I think he might have heard you say that, not literally, but
Yeah.
he himself is thinking, I don't really want to turn this loose.
Yeah, if you look at the overhead, it goes straight towards the side. The cue ball should hit right here.
You don't want to check it because you don't want to miss the shot, but
Yeah, he undercut it. So that's why he likes banking. I think he doesn't like that shot.
Yep. He has avoided that shot a few times
Mhm.
tonight.
You got this cut shot too. This is a cut, but you could bank it as well. He's looking at the cut though. I peel this with left English and come above the 5. So his cue ball will come off the rail and come above, meaning below in our vision, but above for him. Yeah, just like that. Well, this will get him 15 to 13. Stop shot. I think he's straight enough here to draw back 6 inches for the 9. Yeah, just draw straight back about a foot. Oh, oh. Okay, he's fine. Didn't want to be pinned on the rail.
Good shot, Vlad.
I think since I've met Vlad, his rating has gone up a little bit.
Yeah, he's been playing a lot. He doesn't really play in the summer because he paints houses and works like me. But I told him this summer he's got to play at least once a week just to maintain a little bit because he does get to play a lot in the winter when he's not plowing snow. So he's got his game up a lot right now, and then it kind of tapers down. Some people get better when they take like the summer off. We used to take the summer off to race dirt bikes, and there's nothing to do in the winter in Minnesota. You already know that. So we're playing pool, you know. So I think Vlad, he's about ready to start painting houses again. So looked like a little carny rack there. The one might have came out on him or something.
Yeah, right.
Did you see that? Yeah. It didn't really react normal. Well, yeah, look where the one is. It like pedaled forward. Oh, and now he wants to take the magic rack off? Mm-hmm. Craig's gonna leave him safe. Yep,
Watch the
Vladimir.
hit here.
Vladimir's girl is watching, cheering her man on.
Okay, I thought he was going to try and cut that in.
Yeah, kind of thought
Great
he
shot.
was too. Yeah, good leave.
This will frustrate Vladimir. If he gives him ball in hand right here, this is going to be a ball in hand, I think. This is really tough to get at this ball.
I mean, unless you can jump all the way over the 9, you know, and then one, you know, I mean, it's because the four is
Might be worth shooting that 8 ball over to tie up the 2-3.
2-3. Yeah, I agree. He's looking at what I was talking about. Oh no,
Yeah, just like that.
that's
A little
okay.
bit further. But
He
yeah.
doesn't like it, but I think let's look at the overhead. The 3 is a little, maybe can still go. Yeah, but at least Craig's got to do a good out. He was looking at the 3 like for the side pocket, like it
Yeah.
didn't go. Or maybe just in case he had to roll it. But he doesn't have that.
Yeah, he's going to roll forward to where he was just gesturing. Right by his cue ball will be right to the left of the 8. Oh, he mishit that. He's looking. He's mumbling to himself.
Mumbling, yeah. We get it, brother.
Yeah. Wouldn't be bad putting mics on people someday. Maybe in the finals, have a
Yeah.
mic on each person.
I think it'd be fun.
Of course, we might hear things that
Yeah.
don't allow YouTube to monetize.
Well, we just have to ask them. We got to keep it PG 16 or something or whatever.
Oh, Ingrid's at home.
Yeah.
We miss seeing you around, Ingrid.
Yeah. You could be as good as Vladimir right now.
She says, "Let's go, Mia more."
She needs her man to bring home that money. He could pop this. He's a good jumper.
Yeah, he's been proven to make these.
Kept it on the table. Got a
Fly
good
ball?
leave. Got a
Fly ball? Oh,
no.
A lot of hope.
Nope. Craig's got to look. And the magic rack still isn't in the way, so
Yeah, no sense in moving it.
why would you waste your energy? You waste energy at 15 to 13. Race to 17. I think Craig is a favorite to get out here.
What is he going to go up? Is he going to draw, or is he
He's
going
got
to
to
go
draw
forward?
all the way over, I think. I don't think he can hold this.
He might go forward through the.
Oh,
yeah,
he
he's
held it
holding
nice. Yeah. Nice.
Okay, now here's that line I'm talking about. If this is the straight in line on the 6 into the pocket, that's straight. He wants to be on this side of the line. He's
Little
almost
bit,
too
yeah.
straight. He's almost too
Almost,
straight,
yeah.
so he could come off the rail and come over. But now he's got to just drift forward for a short side shape. Yeah, that's fine too.
She said it makes Vlad nervous when she's there.
Oh, it does. What I always tell my wife is when she enters the room while I'm playing, it's like, "Oh, your striking beauty is the reason why I missed."
Yeah.
It's probably what happens with Vlad. Look out, cue ball. This puts him on the hill. Well, he's going to remove the rack for the hill shot.
Just in case.
Nice out.
Got our first guy on the hill. $13 to $16.
So I'm thinking about Phoenix mid-August. Their tour, the WNT is going through Phoenix, going through
Yep.
Arizona, a couple of stops in Arizona, and then to Texas for the US Open, and then the Texas Open. That's where everybody's going in August and early September. So I was thinking about Phoenix.
Yeah.
I got to go to Oregon to pick up my daughter.
I've never been to Arizona, so I would go.
Okay.
US Open, that's where it is this year too.
US Open's at Frisco, Texas, and Texas, right by where the Texas Open is, where you're going.
Okay.
Well, it's more by Dallas, but you're going a little further south towards Austin. Ooh, this looks good. Even though he's short shape on this, he's...
Yeah, this might be our first run for Craig.
Yeah, he hasn't really gotten it going, has he?
Mm.
Even though his break has been real strong.
And if he can just get straight in on this too, stop for that 3 in the side. Oh. Did he miscue? I think he might have missed.
I think he had a fast twitch hiccup there.
Okay.
A little, sometimes you just kind of...
Do a little
Yeah.
snappy shot or something.
Yeah. He wanted to go forward about 2 more inches there. Now he's got to back cut this into the side, and he's going to go further away from the 4. He'll be fine though. Okay, so the angle he wants here, if this is the straight in angle, he wants right here. And he got it. Nice shot. He wanted to be on the other side of that straight in line. Now he's going to be traveling away from the 7. So we'll see if he soups up. It looks like he's jacking up, shooting it around the table. Look out. Yeah. Stay focused here, Vlad. Just one more tough shot here, and you got this. Cue ball does not scratch. Just hit this with center ball. It'll go 2 rails right towards the 9. The cue ball will. 1, 2, right on line. You're good.
Now Vince is here playing too.
This is no gimme shot because your opponent's on the hill. He makes this every day of the week, and most of the time it's not an issue, but right now he's thinking about it. Yeah. That's all she wrote. Oh, that's a bummer. It's got to end that way. It was a good run.
Well, thanks for watching, everybody. We'll be back tomorrow at 3:30 for Dean Lathrop and Nick Lair.
Adios.
Adios. Hopefully everybody had a good night.
Demetrius Gelatis here with Minnesota Pool Boot Camp. We live in an age with abundant information about pool, but without organization and direction, it doesn't translate into bottom line results. I've been coaching full-time for over 6 years, and I've guided more than 200 students step by step to higher levels of pool. Now I've partnered with Slate Billiard Club to provide online group coaching and make our training available to players everywhere. No travel necessary. Join us online for just $19.95 a month. You'll get access to my Minnesota Pool Boot Camp playbook, covering cue ball, pattern play, mental game, and the common leaks that people have in applying this to get their game to the next level. The best part is I'll be there working with you every step of the way to give you the direction you need to see results right away.